chat. Thank you so much for coming in. We are live with some more Curse of Strahd. We got all three of them this time. Chuck can't escape this time. So
You
before
don't know that.
That's
no
true.
one knows that.
That's true. I'm not
The
gonna.
night is young. You have not tried yet.
The night is young. You have not tried yet. I'm gonna use that as a quote somewhere.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
fucked up.
because that's pretty good, actually.
All right. So let's introduce our players. Liger, who are you?
I am Limitless Liger. I'm playing Beacon. I'm a robot from the past, and I'm here to reclaim the Kogan Valley from some suck boys.
Excellent.
Hmm.
Chuck, who are you?
I am Underground Tavern, the guy who has no channel who does not currently stream after the first of the year, though that is going to change.
Heck yeah.
I am working with King of Sheep, aka Jarl of Goats.
I like that.
I call him King of Sheep.
I'm stealing that. I'm gonna call him King of Sheep from now on.
And he's gonna know exactly where it came from.
Yep.
But I'm working with him, and as soon as my PC is built, after the first of the year, I will be streaming. So
Hell yeah. We'd love to
be
see
on
it.
the lookout for that, and I'm looking forward to it myself.
Good. Detdet, who are you?
Hi, I'm Detdet. I'm a person with good taste in names, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. I'm playing Ignacio Montserrat, a vampire, a noble vampire hunter from the Nation of Om. And you can find me over at twitch.tv/strugglepunk2 or YouTube at Detdet's VOD Depot. There's other social links. I don't use them. I don't post on them. Don't worry about it.
Also, there are 3 different usernames, I bet, knowing you.
Yeah, they are. It's really fucking unfortunate. Anyway, please,
just change your
continue.
Just change your name to Detdet.
Just change your name to Detdet.
I tried. Do you think I haven't tried?
Not hard enough, because you're not Detdet.
I bet that
There's a dude squatting on it, and I want to kill him. Every day I wake up and I want that man's blood.
Try Detdet 2.
You got issues, bro.
Try det_det.
Might be better, actually. Yeah.
Dude, like Detdet, but the E's are 3s. Like you're in Homestuck. All right. Does anyone have any upcoming events they would like to discuss?
No.
Sometime. Oh God, already.
Stop yawning.
Sometime next week, we're gonna do session 1 of my campaign.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Assuming that we can get schedules working out.
That's why I forgot about it. Yes,
I would like to play in game.
Yes, but please go check out Liger. I will shout him out. Also, Detdet, Lucky Dagger is saying that, don't worry, Detdet, I have an email alert set up to alert me when it's available. I think that Lucky Dagger is going to steal it from you. I think that's what they're saying.
If it is in order to help me out, I'd like to thank you from the bottom of my heart. If you are going to snipe it, blood feud forever.
Blood feud forever.
Blood feud forever.
No, blood feud forever is what he said.
Blood feud.
Blood food forever.
Blood food.
He knows how to speak.
Nobody likes the blood, the food.
All right, so
like sucking on the neck.
With everyone having said their bits, I will begin with a recap. Safe behind the walls and uneven smiles of Valaki, the party begins their search for leads at the local bar where the barkeep, Danica Mardikov, proves to be a wealth of information. She informs the trio that Thalin's brother Escher had passed by, but his party was chased from town after setting a timber farm afire. In addition, she points the players to both the local toy maker Blinsky and traveling bard Rictavio as a potential man with the monkey, although she's less sure of who the Prince of the Elves or the Patriarch of the Raven may be. Beacon, meanwhile, uses his newfound animal speech to inquire with local ravens about the Patriarch of Ravens. While they don't give too much away, they do advise the group to seek out the Keepers of the Feather. Deciding to ensure Irina's safety, the party heads to the Church of St. Andral, venerated by its namesake after he kept his followers safe after Strahd's ascent to vampirism. However, the grounds are not as hollow as they were led to believe, which leads Father Franz to confessing that the bones of St. Andral are what keeps the church consecrated, and they were stolen a month or so ago. The three interrogate the altar boy, Jeska, who is the only person to know of the bones' original location, and he reveals that the gravedigger, Milihov, had demanded to know the location under threat of violence. However, Milihov has been missing for work lately, seemingly having come down with some sickness that keeps him secluded at St. Andral's orphanage. Before heading to the orphanage to seek out Milihov, the group does some light shopping that sees Beacon studying an original map of the Kogan Valley, Ignacio buying potential illicit goods, and Irina being equipped to become a true paladin. On the street.
Well, now listen, we didn't necessarily establish that. It could be perfectly legal. I haven't checked with the local constabulary.
That's why I said potential.
Beacon also discovered some things about himself in the erotic literature section.
Oh, God,
yeah,
God damn it.
Chuck.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Chuck,
oh, no.
he found vampire eroticism.
No vampire erotica. Got it.
No, there is.
He
vampire.
hates it. He hates it.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so.
Oh, he hates it so much. Please tell him where it is so he can not look in that section.
So we can set it on fire.
Not telling that truth.
All right, so you guys have just left Dimdal's Armaments. Real quick, before we get into anything, Chuck, you wanted to buy some stuff. What did you buy?
I bought a ladder.
Okay.
Well, technically, we haven't gone to the depot yet.
Hold on. It's not like I'm carrying around some damn extension ladder. It rolls.
What?
Okay.
Oh. Okay, well, that's,
I can drop said ladder wherever I want, and people can climb up ladder. Okay, so
Okay,
yeah,
all right.
Okay,
So
that's cool. I don't think we've actually been to the place where that sells that, though.
No, we haven't.
Also, I don't remember. I don't think I did post in the chat. Hey, I'm gonna buy all these things. Make sure there's no overlap. Earlier, and those two things were definitely on the list.
Oop.
Oh.
Well, I mean, you know what? It is what it is.
You don't have to buy the ladder. You're not even there.
All right.
Yeah, you haven't bought shit yet.
Have you bought anything from the blacksmith, the bookseller, or the potential illicit goods dealer outside of town?
What is it? Jenny's shack?
Yeah.
Jenny Greenteeth's shack.
Yeah.
I bought a set of manacles.
I don't think that. Wait. Is that from Jenny's shack or is that from Arisek Stockyard?
There's this
Arisek Stockyard.
Okay, I thought so.
Yeah, we haven't been there yet.
Okay, that's fair.
That is one of the few places we have not been yet.
Yes. All right. So, where are you guys headed then?
Oh, we're going to Blanksy's, baby.
Okay.
I gotta go buy that thing that makes it sounds like a wolf.
We have a monkey to meet.
We have a monkey to meet.
Well, we have a monkey to meet, and I gotta get a thing that's probably never gonna come up again, but may, and if it does, it's gonna be really stupid.
Right. I read this last time, but I'm going to say it again because we didn't actually go in. But you would see a cramped shop with a dark entrance portico, above which hangs a wooden sign shaped like a rocking horse with a bee engraved on both sides. You would see two arched lead-framed windows. Through the dirty glass, you see a jumble of displayed toys and hanging placards bearing the slogan, "Is no fun, is no Blinsky."
It's no fun, it's no Blinsky. I mean...
It is not fun, it is not Blinsky. We have to go see him.
I do not understand.
Marketing is a skill that is reserved for... Surprisingly, no. It is both ends of the spectrum of things without a soul.
Is it really? Have you been to it?
It's effective. But like we did hear about like the monkey, so
yes.
we're gonna go ahead and take a look. Even though I'm like fairly certain that the guy who bought the monkey in like the last couple weeks is not the guy with the monkey from the tarot card reading.
Do we hear accordion music?
No, not currently.
Well, he's not here
yet.
No. Rick Tavio is the one with accordion music.
Oh. But Rotami was the one who was supposed to not have the monkey anymore.
No,
the guy. Well, yes, but he was the guy who had the monkey, and he might have had the monkey, back when that prophecy was made.
This monkey sure is elusive.
To be fair, you guys got the reading literally yesterday, and I think that she said something about, like, it's been a little bit since he got the monkey.
Well, it's fairly certain that one of us, that one of these men is the person we're looking for. So, I mean, might as well check both.
Excuse me, I would like to buy a monkey.
As you guys walk in, you would see a heavy-set man wearing a Moth-Eaten's jester costume, and upon his shoulder is a monkey in a pink tutu, and he turns to you and says, "Welcome, friends, to the House of Blinsky, where happiness and smiles can be bought at great prices."
I refuse this voice.
I'm so flabbergasted by what possible ungodly force birthed this accent. What happened? There was a failure. Somebody got failed somewhere.
All right, thanks for the feedback.
Thalin's looking at him like,
no. It's
okay.
It's awful to listen to, but that's fine. I feel like that would work for this character. But I need you to know that I heard that and I had like my fight or flight kicked in.
Beacon ignores the man and looks directly at the monkey. "We have been looking for you."
The monkey is just staring.
Beacon, we have been looking for the man with the monkey, not the monkey.
Not the monkey.
There is a fairly significant disconnect between the two. Hello, by the way.
He's kind of looking at you guys like very like surprised, and he's like kind of backed away from the counter a little bit as like it turned his shoulder as if to keep he's afraid you're gonna take his monkey.
Pardon me, friends. Apologies for the ill manners of my compatriot. My name is Ignacio Montserrat. These are my companions, Beacon and Thalin.
Beacon is ready.
We've just come. We're new in town, and we've been looking around, and we couldn't help but notice your shop.
Oh yes, only the best toys in all of Lockheed.
I can't tell if it's New York. I can't tell if it's like deep Russian. I can't tell if it's Slavic. It's ineffable. It's ineffable. I don't know if I would love to hear more of this man speak, or if I never want him to speak again. It's truly fascinating.
There's like a sliver of Harley Quinn in there.
I feel like
just a little bit.
What really freaking is the fact that he said that is hilarious, because I was thinking, wow, this sounds really sadistic in a way.
See, what I was thinking is, I think that sounded like Rin from Ren and Stimpy.
Oh no!
Oh shit!
Oh.
I wasn't allowed to watch cartoons.
Also, Ignacio,
every single time you reveal more about yourself, Liger, the more I'm like, this explains so much. Also, goddamn.
Also, can I just say that you have pretty much introduced yourself to every single person in Vallaki with those exact words, Detdet. I'm sorry for my companions. My name's Ignacio.
Listen, I mean, when it stops applying to my companions, I'll stop introducing ourselves like this. It's that simple.
It's that simple.
Are you Blinksy?
Oh, yes, I am.
It's just a completely different word sound that was made. You went from one word sound to a completely different one for the same word.
You have to be nice to me. It's my birth month.
Oh my!
It's not Pride Month. It doesn't matter.
No, like Ray, I need you to understand. This is not a critique. This is me being fascinated. I'm fascinated.
It's just we can't go off track every time he says a line. We have to.
But I can't help it. I can't.
We must remain focused on the mission, brothers.
I can't.
Should
I
I just-
cannot. It's not possible.
Should I just talk in like my normal Ray voice to
No,
like
no,
her?
no,
not at all.
God, no. We can't go
Not
back.
even a
It's,
little.
imagine trying to go back. No.
It is a pleasure to meet you, Blanksy. We have been looking for you.
He's kind of like giving you a strange look, and then he realizes you're. He kind of go ahead and insight check me.
I will insight check you,
Well,
the DM, Ray.
Yes. Anything less than a 30 is no good.
I kind of like
30?
I put a hand on Beacon's like shoulder, and I'm like, so Beacon, there is this thing
It's
called
a 21.
a slow lead.
It's a 21.
You absolutely.
I got a 17.
You absolutely get the idea that this guy thinks that you guys are looking for him specifically to take his monkey because you have led so hard with the monkey.
Like I said, you have to lead slow. You have to lead slow.
We received an ordinance from fate that we will be allies. Why beat around the bush?
Because sometimes it's nice to have a little bush in the yard. I don't think you have presented to him a
Right, I
dirt
know you heard
field.
that.
Wait, you don't say that, or you do?
No, I said that.
Why beat around the bush? Okay, but bushes are nice. They make things look more appealing. You have presented this man a dirt field. He's the ugliest thing I have ever seen.
The
And you
bush
were
is
like,
beat.
you were buying the property, yes?
Dirt fields are fertile for growth.
No, this is a dust bowl. This is the topsoil is gone. It is baked clay. Not even the good kind.
This is metaphor.
Not even the good kind.
Blinsky is going to take a step to the right and turn to Irina and Thalin and say, so, do you have any toys you'd like to gift for the two boys or the two girls? Like,
What's
just
the kind
completely
of toys?
ignoring you guys. What'd you say?
What kind of toys?
Oh, only the best toys in all of Valaki. And he, like, motions to the fact that you guys are in a store and there are toys everywhere.
I pick up a basketball.
I'm imagining that Ignacio has been going on this whole time about this elaborate metaphor. No, Beacon. There are no precious minerals underneath the ground that they have that this purchase would provide the mineral rights for. It is barren. It is empty. It is the most unappealing patch of dirt you have ever seen, and this is what you are presenting.
I would like to buy a ventriloquist dummy that looked like Strahd von Zorkovich.
The devil!
Yeah, he puts his...
The devil. Remember, Chuck. We can't say Strahd's name. Otherwise, we got. Otherwise,
No, I think Chuck gets it. I think Thalin does not.
Okay. Well, I'm willing to do the above the table check on that.
Right. So he would absolutely.
To be
sell
fair,
you-
it's in the item description in the shop.
Mhm.
It's like it says Strahd.
Yep, it says
Yeah.
Strahd.
It says ventriloquist dummy. I don't want to tell you wrong and get the wrong price.
Right. So as he's dealing with Thalin and this money exchange is happening, Irina is standing behind you, Ignacio and Beacon, and she would just tug at your shirt, Ignacio. And without a word, she points to somewhere behind the counter, and you would see on a shelf a doll that looks exactly like her, except she's wearing a white dress.
Oh shit! Oh, that's uncomfortable. Oh, that's that. Ooh, don't like that.
I will say she's also still wearing her hair in a wrap.
Can I see that?
Yes, absolutely. If you both see that, and Thalin, if you look over, you would probably see her pointing at it.
I suspect that might be the lady that sacrifices people in Berez.
I don't know necessarily about that. I'm gonna go ahead and like tap Beacon on the shoulder, and I'm going to like kind of motion.
Yes, Ignacio.
I'm gonna kind of like motion for him to like stand between Blinksy and Arena, and I'm going to like, if he does so, I'm going to go ahead and move up to the counter really quick. Are you cool with that, Beacon?
I don't see why.
I need you to provide cover.
He was already sort of doing that just by being big.
Yeah, but I wanted him. Well, yes, but I specifically want to try to obscure her as much as possible while I have this conversation.
I suppose you are a toy make. Are you a toy maker?
Oh yes, I've learned much.
This is not.
I'm trying to engage him in distracting conversation.
I was going to talk to him.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I just like I'm like I need you to stand here between this to provide cover so that she's not looking at her while I ask him about this doll, and you're like, so you're a toy maker.
I thought you were gonna go inspect the doll.
No. Excuse me, sir. This doll you have over here the hair is. It is such a striking visage. I can't help but wonder what the inspiration was.
Oh, it's a custom.
Oh, a custom job. So somebody ordered these specifically.
Oh yes. So Mr. Isaac, he tends to come in here every week and request a doll specifically like this. I always do my best, but never quite enough for Mr. Isaac.
A doll every week. Is it a? Do you mind if I know I understand that this is a reserve piece for a client, but if it is unsatisfactory to him week after week, may I inspect it? I feel as though that it seems quite robust from a first glance.
Oh yes, it's quite special, and he will hand it to you and allow you to look over it. As you're looking it over,
I would like. Oh, I was going to ask if I could make like an Arcana check to see if there's any sort of like weird mumbo jumbo going on with this, or if it is just a doll that happens to look a lot like our friend.
Okay, go ahead and roll me insight or Arcana. I'm sorry,
Okay.
You're not
Arcana?
inciting this doll to see what it knows.
That would be weird. That's a 13 on the dice. That's 16 Arcana.
Okay, you are confident this is not any kind of like thing that has been specifically made for like dark magic purposes. If this is a voodoo doll, then it is something that is used specifically as a voodoo doll after it has been given. But
Gotcha.
Are you looking it over to like inspect it as well?
Sure. I'm assuming that goes kind of part and parcel with it.
Yeah, I thought so.
If you need me to roll like a separate check, but
No.
I was specifically looking for weird the heebies and the jeebies.
Well, the heebies and jeebies are definitely here because not only is it the exact same shade as like Irina's skin, but you even notice like a birthmark on her hand that is exactly like what she has.
There's like a click, like he clicks his teeth as he notices. It seems to be, by all accounts, an incredible piece. You were clearly quite talented at your chosen profession, my friend.
Can I see a mark on the doll's neck?
So go ahead and no, actually, I'm gonna say no. You don't see any marks on her neck. But to be fair, unless Ignacio has told you guys, you don't know that Irina has been bitten.
I'm about to say I haven't noticed like a mark on the neck or anything.
I thought we were there for that conversation, or at least I was.
Well,
no, specifically,
I was not.
Specifically, she said, "Don't tell them; they will freak out." And Ignacio said, "Beacon can probably not. Thalin, we could figure it out."
I was there for that.
Oh no.
But you weren't. But it was like a private conversation between the two of us. It was you were outside the tent when it happened.
I was inspecting the hairbrush when it was happening.
The way I remember
well,
it,
I think that might not.
She specifically tried to talk to only Ignacio because she was under like a vampire hunter would know this, but the other two, I can't guarantee they would know this.
To me, it seems like there wasn't like an intention to the scene. It was that Ignacio saw it and she went to that conversation immediately because she thought that he was going to do something.
Well, I think what Ray is saying here that the intention was that Irina would want to try to keep this as like private as possible, and I haven't shared that information with you yet.
I don't know. I feel like I was there, but whatever.
Anyways, so yeah, I go ahead and I hand the doll back, and like I'm gonna kind of move around and like kind of make a show of like examining some of the other toys around here. Like a lot of these seem like really fucked up, but I mean, hey, if win in Rome, I guess. And I'm gonna kind of like continue. So you say this Mr. Isaac, is he a notable figure in town?
Oh, yes, he is the Burgermeister's right-hand man. Very scary.
Scary, you said. Is he no? I am assuming that he is not necessarily known for his kind and giving disposition.
Oh, no. And if nothing else, his horrible demon arm is more than enough to scare little children.
A horrible demon arm, you say?
Beacon bricks up.
Bricks up! Whoa! Whoa!
What?
I look over. Brick up is like you get.
No, that is not what I said.
Yes,
That's
no, I
not
heard
said
brick up!
I heard bricked up.
I said perks up.
I heard brick.
Well, you hear a lot of things, Ray.
Yeah, but Detdet heard it too, so I'm not crazy.
I heard it too, dog.
I said perk up.
I turn around and like
Daggers on my side. Daggers on my side.
Incredible. Well, anyways, split vote. I guess it could be both. Who could possibly say? Anyways,
Why would it be that?
Because it's funny.
It's just like all of a sudden, like you hear this dude has a demon arm, and you're like, "Damn, gotta get me some of that."
You just read some
This is
erotica.
like you've just had your sexual awakening, Beacon. I don't
It
know.
didn't really do that much for him, really.
Well, we don't know.
Hey, yeah, I was about to say that's your decision, and I heard bricked up, and I'm like, well, I guess we're rolling with this.
No. Anyway, shit. This man has a demon arm.
Oh, yes.
Where did he get it from?
No one's exactly sure.
Has he always had this?
As far as I'm aware.
Is 4?
4?
As far as I'm aware,
4.
Four.
It is that far.
You can't blame her for misspeaking, like, or mishearing or mispronouncing a word when she's got this
Horrible affliction.
truly
trying to
train
help.
wreck of an accent.
No, Beacon's speech to text internally is having a hard time understanding him.
Yeah, there's no
Fair enough.
subtitles.
There's no subtitles. There's no closed captioning.
That's how I was brought up. No subtitles at all.
Is this-
Figure it out.
God.
This is remarkable craftsmanship on this doll, by the way. Where did you source?
Are you just doing my bit again? Are you just saying the things that I said again?
Give me a fucking second, dude.
It's just like this whole conversation so far. It's like one that we've already had.
Where did you source the materials?
Wow, look.
Tell us about the beans, old man.
Is that perhaps what you were trying?
I'm trying to figure out, like, is this hair like hair?
No, it's not. It's like, gosh.
I guess
Like yarn.
Yeah, it's
he
like
can tell
yarn.
me in
Yarn.
character.
It's yarn.
Yeah, it's like yarn. It's like yarn is used in dolls all the time. I didn't think it was gonna be hair.
All right, I thought maybe it was like whatever. I just needed to check because I had a suspicion because we had a hairbrush appear. I don't know, Strahd brushing her hair in the middle of the night, collecting the hair, and then sending it to Isaac, and then Isaac's gonna be like, "I'll commission a doll," and then she's like, she's gonna take that doll and send it to Strahd. Strahd collects dolls.
I like this line of thinking.
Liger, I just like you hear yourself saying that, and you realize that you are insane. Correct?
I have always been this way.
I see.
He does not care.
Anyways, I think Ignacio is like kind of like once again kind of idly shifting through the toys or whatever. Mostly is like something to like keep busy and keep his focus, keep Blinksy's like focus split. But then I think he does actually notice that like top, and it makes like a wolf howling noise as he spins it. And he's like, "Well, wait a second."
Oh,
And I'm like, "How much for this?
How much did
How much for this, my good sir?" It's like
9 copper.
9 copper.
It's like 12 copper.
9 copper.
Stop it! Stop it!
9 copper.
Stop it!
No, it was 9.
9.
9 copper. 9 copper.
Was it 9? It was 9.
9 copper.
All right, I'm gonna toss him a couple copper coins then.
So anyway, does anyone want anything to drink? I'm gonna go get some bleach.
Oh Jesus fucking Christ!
I'll have a Baja Blast and a cheer wine.
Okay, gotcha.
Incredible. Cheer wine's so good. Gonna go ahead. Mr. Blinksy, you make toys for the children here at the village.
Well,
Yes.
I cannot help but notice that the subject matter of your work is. I pull up like a headless doll,
Macabre.
with
Headless doll.
give me 1 second here. Let me see. What's the a miniature gallows? Like I'm gonna pull up the gallows miniature with the hangman, with the weighted hangman, and I'm like, the subject matter seems rather
Macrabe.
macabre. Yeah, macabre.
Macrabe.
See, unlike my companion, I do understand how to pronounce words.
Damn.
He's kind of looking at you and blinking.
We are saying the same thing, Ignacio.
He's kind of looking at you and blinking in like such a way that like not only does he not understand, but it's almost like he's never even considered the fact that maybe it's like maybe not exactly made for children, and to like suggest it is kind of wild.
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm like, oh, well, I mean, you know, there are cultural differences with how you raise children. I would not presume to speak of it, and then I'm immediately speaking the subject once I realize that this man has like lived a life that's so completely like isolated from reality.
You've also lived a pretty macabre childhood, as far as I understand.
My childhood was actually quite nice. I think. Like maybe there were some like weird bits here and there, and like, you know, the combat training and the ritual blood stuff, but you know,
But
for the most part,
otherwise-
like Ignacio. But genuinely, like I think Ignacio's childhood is like some of the happiest times of his life. It's only like the last several years that have been bad.
Yep, that's how adulthood works usually.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well,
Do you?
Mr. Blinksy, I noticed that you happen to have, as my companion has stated before, we could not help but hear rumors about your charming animal companion.
Oh yes, his name is
Would
Piccolo.
you? Oh, what a handsome name for what must surely be such an equally handsome beast. Would you happen to the man you purchased it from, Rictavio? He is also new in town, correct?
Oh, I did not purchase. Victavio gifted him to me.
What a kind and generous soul. What was the circumstances in which you have come to receive such a fine gift?
Well, I only work by myself here, and he thought I should use some company.
Does the monkey make toys?
He does not, but one day.
I
will
think
put the monkey to
Ignacio is
labor.
oh, well, hold up, wait a
Evil
second.
hands.
I think
Devil's work.
Evil hands.
Yes, these evil monkey hands. They're always granting
Evil hands
wishes.
are the devil's work.
It's not even the same.
Okay.
know
don't-
hands are the
listen,
devil's work.
You want to question?
They're
do
the
you
devil's
wanna question
tools.
Blinksy?
Same thing.
I was about to say, do you want to question Blinksy? I don't want to question Blinksy. I don't want to get drawn into this madness. I think like Ignacio hears that. I think he's like genuinely kind of like, well, that's genuinely very sweet, actually.
Has Thalin
It's
said anything
kind of
about
touching.
this?
No, not really.
Thalin, do you have
He's looking at-
anything?
He's looking at toys, man.
Oh man,
I think also he's eating.
are you perhaps? Do you perhaps build the mechanical toys as well?
Ooh, every
I do
toy.
not do mechanical.
Are you adept at more advanced machinery?
Machinery, no. No.
Mechanical
And what are you
things?
doing?
I very like I cuff like Beacon around the shoulder and I do my level best with my -1 strength modifier to like kind of wheel him around. I'm like, you do not want this man working on your enterprise. You do not. You trust me when I say anyone else.
The amber in my body has progressed by half a centimeter since I last checked. It is
Oh, that's
concerning.
not good. That is actually quite bad. I do not think this is the man for the job. However,
Interesting.
I will admit, I will say that yes, it is very concerning. I stand by my earlier statement. Not this man. Not him. Then I kind of like let him go.
Piccolo.
The monkey is looking at you.
I was about
Hello.
to say, like, do you still have any spell slots for speak with animal?
Absolutely
Or-
not.
Oh, okay, well, fuck.
Unless I use my what is it? I keep forgetting what it's called.
Channel divinity.
My channel divinity to give myself a spell slot. But I don't know what's in that orphanage, and I'm
Yeah, that's not worth it. Maybe I mean we can always like it's. I don't think that Piccolo's going anywhere.
The Piccolo
I don't-
is going
going
to
to
jump
Namek.
onto Beacon and attempt to grab one of the mushrooms that is on him.
You vile
Okay.
creature.
I point to the least poisonous one.
Oh, none of them are poisonous on you. You only have good tasty mushrooms.
Oh, good, wonderful.
He's stealing
I'm
our,
gonna roll, just to be sure, I'm gonna roll an animal handling,
Yeah,
just for funsies.
the monkey is stealing our traveler supplies. Or other emergency supplies.
oh,
It's
he's just
a-
hungry.
16.
Oh, it was a joke.
16. What are you attempting to do with him? Or are you just trying to stay still so he doesn't freak out?
I think that I stay still for a couple of seconds, and then after he looks like a little comfortable, I'll just sort of move my arm a little bit, pat him on the head.
He makes those ookie sounds, and he's going to like he's gonna grab your fingers and just be looking at them like in the curious way the monkeys do.
I remember Goku being the monkey,
What?
That's
not
a thing-
Piccolo.
That first of all is I think he is like a little monkey, and second of all, that's just a thing that monkeys say.
I just like I'm imagining this in character like Beacon's like I've read Dragon Ball Z.
Goku, no,
Akira Toriyama, truly a marvel.
My favorite character, Android 16.
no affiliation though.
Beacon really
no
is just Android 16, huh?
There was no inspiration. It turns out there are no new ideas under the sun.
God damn it. God, I had something else to ask Blinksy. Oh, right. Blinksy,
Yes.
do you know of any feather?
He kind of just is like, oh yes, we've got feather toys. And he immediately like goes and pulls out like what is very clearly like a taxidermy like raven. That
Oh no!
This is probably Mother Man.
This is probably. I would not take that outside.
We died of
I'm going
mutual
to-
causes.
Neutral.
Neutral. Died of neutral causes. I'm. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and like, if he's like kind of holding it out like for us to inspect, I'll take it and look it over really quick. I'll make it like an investigation check on it. I don't expect to find anything out of it, but I mean, why not?
Go ahead and
Fuck
make
it.
me an investigation check, or yeah, investigation's good.
Oh, that's a 16. That was a very good roll. I kind of regret doing this and wasting that on this now. 19 total.
And you are like, you're not quite sure if it's supposed to be a raven or not because it's got googly eyes on it. But as you're touching it, this was definitely a raven that was alive, is now stuffed, and is now a toy, and it has googly eyes.
This is disrespectful.
So congrats on wasting your 16 to find out it is a dead raven with googly eyes.
Have you?
Why?
It's a real raven.
The googly eyes. Very. It definitely is a choice.
Have you met any of the following people recently? And I just list every name
Real?
on our quest list.
Is it possible the fact that it is real, but dead with googly eyes mean anything to you?
What?
It means it is good toy.
No.
Um.
I look over at Thalin like he's grown a second head. No, it does not.
And
Growing a second head is a new Dettetism.
yup.
That's just a turn. That's a normal turn of phrase.
So is but it's still a Dettetism.
It's not. I've said it once. What the fuck is your standard? What are your standards?
Hey, buddy, I understand.
Whoa!
So what names are you asking after specifically? Because you got a laundry list.
Okay, so
No, he pulls out the laundry list.
there's Gertruda. There's what's his name? Ferris, Escher.
Escher. We will start with Escher. I need. How about that?
Uh,
Quidrith.
No.
Acario. Blinsky.
That's him.
Are
And Isaac.
you just reading the fucking character guide?
Camilla.
I can't believe this. This is
Strahd von Zarevic.
Irina. Ismark. Madam Ava.
I'm tired, man.
If you guys,
Okay, I asked him about the old party and also Gertrude.
if you ask about he would not know
Play
anything about.
D&D like it's a text parser.
You got to go through all of the text prompts.
Yeah. You gotta exhaust every line of dialogue.
Gertruda knew. The other party. The gnome was very interested in my toys.
Yes, that seems like her.
But
what was the interest? What was the nature of her interest?
Oh, she said this is the only thing that is similar to her. She used the word I do not know.
Do you happen to remember, even if you do not know the meaning, do you remember the word?
Machinations.
Something like that.
Inventions.
Yes, that sounds. Yes, sounds cool.
You made an invention.
Sir.
You don't know the word invention?
She used very smart word.
He's looking like I'm looking at Beacon and I'm like filing it away. He's like fairly classist for a robot.
It's a really simple word.
It wasn't the exact word, but it was similar.
You know what? Not everyone has the benefit of an education, Liger. You ever thought about that?
Do you think the
No.
man with the
Well,
monkey
that's
who's wearing a
privilege.
jester costume as an adult, like, he knew what the word invention means? You think he had that
He-
kind of
yes.
education?
He builds
course he
mechanical
did.
toys. He's an engineer in this area.
Of course he knows what a freaking
He
invention
doesn't. He doesn't know what the term mechanism is, dude. I don't know if you could call him an engineer.
He's building toys, dude.
He's building,
I mean,
ravens with googly eyes.
He's an artificer.
Yes, I just can't wait to be like this bit's gonna develop. I'm already heading it off of the past because the logical conclusion of this bit is like this dude is the guy who's been behind Strahd the whole time. This is the source of all evil in the Kogan Valley.
This guy built
there,
me.
You're welcome.
I mean, you don't know.
There, you know what? There, you're good. We're good. We've run the course of this bit. We've already hit the end point. We can move on now.
This is the guy that built me.
Papa?
Yep, exactly.
Papa.
I'm
All right. Do we have any more questions?
I think
Yes?
Sorry, I glitched for a minute.
I
I
thought
pulled a Detdet. Or not a Detdet, a Liger. Sorry.
What?
Damn, that's right. You're being used as a verb this time.
What do you mean?
don't worry about it.
I
you, were,
beaconed out there.
you were in a state of doing things at this point.
Anyway, do we have any more questions for Blink C?
Yeah, I do have one. Excuse me, Mr. Blinksy. This probably means nothing to you, but you would not happen to have a deep and abiding hatred of the devil in his castle, would you? Say some thirst for justice or vengeance or freedom or liberty or power that would lead you to potentially say rise against his rule.
Who
Besides-
doesn't? Am I right?
Besides the
Not-
fact
not
that he
helping.
keeps us prisoner, yes.
He means Strahd. I mean,
Oh, so wait, so you do have that deep and abiding hatred?
As
that-
much
that
as
is
anyone
what
in
that answer would
Vallaki.
have?
Yeah, again, who wouldn't really?
Irina will perk up and be
no-
like, "Yep."
I mean, but no, like
Yeah.
no particular sudden inexplicable urge to go and depose him in his castle.
Oh no.
Okay, thank you. That's all. That's all. That's all I
You
had.
soft.
No,
You can stop talking now.
And then you guys walk outside and you immediately
I hope-
light this place
It's
on
like
fire.
I hope you. It's like I hope you and your monkey have a very good day. Please never. If we ever see each other again, no, we did not.
Okie dokie.
God bless it. That fucking Blakesy.
I gotta say, they write out his phonetic accent in the book. They don't describe anyone else having an accent except for Blinsky.
Yeah, no, Blinsky, you have to give him a fucked up accent. You have no choice. The module is like, you have to give this guy the fucking weirdest accent you've ever given anyone.
Yes. So are you guys leaving the shop?
Yeah,
Yes.
I got my top.
Maybe
good.
I'll hold on, let me check it. Sure, gallows, wooden string, mobile, humming top, wind up, merry-go-round.
Actually, I think I'm also gonna pick up the ventriloquist dummy that looks like
Yeah.
No, you cannot have what I have. There's only one. I have it.
There's two.
Okay. You grabbed it. You grabbed it.
Yes.
Okay, good. Because I was like, next time he showed up, I was going to use it to like every time he spoke, I was just going to go like dut.
I think I'll get the zoetrope.
It will kill us. It will result in Ignacio's immediate death, but I would never be able to resist it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's for the best that you have that, Chuck.
It's a headless horseman.
Wait. You think it's for the best that Thalin has it?
I'm not saying.
Yeah.
Well, yes, because then because then he'll try to kill Thalin first, and not me.
Can I see the Strahd? And we're like, for what the price can you see the Strahd? And he's like, it's 2 silver. I'm like, okay.
Okay, so I add.
He's always like in the corner trying to make it work.
A headless horseman zoetrope.
Uh-huh.
What is this
I'm going to
zoetrope,
put
by the way?
down wolf top. It's like I think it's like one of those things that like you spin around. Thank you. I was waiting for someone to make the joke. I figured it was going to be you, but you passed the last couple times.
I wanted to say congrats to Eddie, but I didn't want to make any assumptions.
Incredible. It's like one of those things where you spin around and it has a bunch of incredible. God bless. Zoetrope is one of those things where it's like you look into like a window into like a small closed like device. You spin around the interior, and it like the interior has a bunch of images that rotate around to create like a small animation.
Oh, this little zoetrope of the headless horseman has given Beacon a plan for later.
Oh no, I don't like that.
I don't like this.
Listen, he has a detachable head. We gotta do it at some point.
Yeah, but like every single time you say you have a plan, I get like there's it's the scariest thing that's happened in this fucking campaign so far. And Strahd went into our tents in the middle of the night, and it was less scary than hearing Liger saying he's got a plan and not knowing what that plan is.
All right.
It's the spice of life.
So as you guys are walking out, you would notice that several people that are on the streets kind of like scatter a little bit. And as you're looking around to see what the cause of this is, you would see 2 elves that are just walking down the street. They're both high elves, and they have long blonde hair. They both look very similar, except one has like slightly more masculine features than the other. And as soon as they see you, they would both like scoff as they're looking at Thalin and say, "Oh, if it isn't the half-breed we've been hearing of. It's disgusting, isn't it, brother?" And the male would say, I can feel the stench of his pedigree from here, sister.
This half-breed will end you.
This seems this seems like a rather poor way to say hello to someone who I assume you have never seen before.
He draws his weapon.
Oh my
Beacon,
gosh!
I don't think Beacon uses his ready action.
Yep.
No. He's been holding on to that for a session and a half.
Yep.
I mean, hey, if he's got it, he's got it.
Yeah.
So as you whip out your sword, or your scimitar rather, you would feel Beacon grab you from behind as if he's been waiting his whole life for this.
That's gonna be an 18 grapple check.
Fuck. All right. You know what? That's not good. A nat 20.
Unfucking believable.
Oh,
I swear to God.
You know, I really like this town.
Well, it's a real shame we're not going to be able to resolve any of the quests that are here, and then we're going to have to flee to the only other town left, only to have to flee it before being able to sleep.
So as
does anyone want to give me the help action?
Yeah, I'll give you the health action, actually. Go ahead. Roll that advantage.
I mean,
it's a nat 20, though, so...
I mean, it's a skill check, though, so I think we determined last time that the other day that, you know, just having a higher skill check doesn't get countered by a nat 20.
Bro, it's a nat 20.
What'd you get?
I can already see Ray being like, yeah, but he got a nat 20 though.
Well, no,
yeah,
I got reroll.
Yeah, I this one's gonna be it's a 20 total.
Well, Chuck, what is your addition to that?
What's your athletic score?
+1. So
Okay, it still beats.
Damn. Well, I mean, defender wins anyway.
Yeah, true.
But
So
like, God, this is gonna be awful.
So as you do this, as you you duck under Beacon's arms because you knew it was coming, and even as Ignacio tries to come in and wrangle you in, it's still not enough. And the two elves that are in front of you would raise an eyebrow at you, and the woman is going to hold out her hand, and I need you to make me a, let's see,
wisdom saving throw.
I think it is. Yeah, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
22.
This is some bullshit.
22? Nice.
I keep forgetting that Thalin's wisdom score is actually quite high.
Mm-hmm.
He's a druid.
Yep.
But yes, but it's he
doesn't behave like it.
Very wise. Who yep.
So
absolutely.
So this woman would raise out her hand, and you would see a shifting pattern appear before you as she says, "Not another step there, half-breed, unless you'd rather spend the night in the Reformation Center."
Oh fuck! These are the two dipshits that run the Reformation Center. No wonder they got a fucking. Excuse me. Oh, these are the two idiots that run the Reformation Center. No wonder they have sticks up their asses.
What's the Reformation? Is that something we talked about before?
Yes.
Yeah, we talked about it. That came up.
Danica actually mentioned it to Ignacio when he asked about any elves. She said that there are 3 elves here that run a Reformation Center, and I remember specifically Chuck came up and said, "Are they escorts?" And she had to be like, "No."
Oh, I do remember that. Well, Beacon was outside for that conversation, so
yeah, you were corning.
Yeah, you were corning.
Right. Y'all can't keep pretending that was a bad plan, by the way.
We never said that.
It was just, listen, I didn't say it was a bad plan. It ended up working quite well. I was just so confused the whole time because we had been so blindsided by it.
You're right, but you have to trust me.
If I don't. I feel like I have seen enough of your plans to not.
So, Thalin, having had this threat issued at you, what is your response?
He basically says, "You might look at me as a half-breed, but there's a half brain between the two of you."
There's a half of brain?
That's what he said.
And she is going to, let's see. She's going to snap her fingers, and
he looks over at Ignacio like, "You got me, right?"
Yeah, listen, I if you I give you a look I don't want you to do it. I think it's gonna be for the best if we don't do it. But if you swing, I mean, I'm there.
Are we in the streets with a bunch of people?
We are in the street with a bunch of people. They scattered.
Well, now they're watching you guys.
Oh yeah.
So she is going. This actually, it's going to be the boy that does it. He would snap his fingers and he says, "Apologize, half-breed, and I need you to make me another wisdom saving throw."
Shit.
Can I give him advantage on that? Can I give him the help action?
I don't think the help action could work on saving throws.
Oh yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess.
You're not. You can't just be like, "You got this, Thalin."
It's not a skill check. Yeah.
That's a 16 anyway.
Okay, not enough still.
Fuck!
No. Not enough for them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It would seem that the two of them.
What did he say to me as this was happening?
They said apologize, and then they tried to. You feel the fact that he tried to use the suggestion spell on you.
He shoves up in his face. He's this close to him. He goes. It gets in his ear. "I will give you the one and only chance to apologize. before I put you on the floor.
Are you threatening a reformer?
I want to make it the
Intimidation
What does
check.
it?
that's the one.
Nat
20. I swear to God, I can prove it.
Okay.
Oh, fucking crazy.
19 plus 1.
It's so fucking crazy that I can genuinely hear like the fucking like dice impact, so I know he's using the big dice.
Yep.
Whack!
So surprisingly, like you're looking these people up and down, and like the fact that they're using these level of spells, they should be much stronger than you, but they also look like wizards, so much physically weaker than you. So something about like you getting up in his face is like enough to like get him to step back a little bit, and the girl would just like scoff and go, "Come on, brother, we have more important things to deal with than outsiders."
Then failing to enchant.
Yes,
then
like
failing to enchant the hat.
as you go.
Sorry.
Jesus, all right, fuck.
What'd you say, Chuck?
Whoa, that's crazier than what I said. Was gonna say.
What'd you say? I missed it.
As she said, we have better things to us, like making love to each other. No go.
Wow! So the woman would just like scoff.
Freaking Jamie.
They do feel like that kind of.
They do.
They got that Mean Girls Game of Thrones energy that's very Lannister.
You don't refer to your sibling as sister and brother unless you're written by someone
If
without siblings or you're effing, yeah.
Yeah. Like this is part of this makes it better for them.
This is my sister.
And
he must have been so offended. Oh shit! Fine, fuck you.
She is going to like grab him by the wrist, and they will both storm away.
Yes.
As everyone else.
I have medicals for you if you need.
If you need magic lessons, I hear that studying your spell books would generally be quite helpful.
I have medicals. I stand up to the stiffest.
I wish that y'all would not push the victory. They have just as much a chance of turning back around.
So Irina,
they're burning spell slots left and right. Fuck them.
Irina will clasp you guys on the shoulder and say, "Remember how we just got run out of town?"
But I have to support my boy. I don't like the.
We didn't get to run out this time. We ran him away.
Yeah, I mean, you think they walked up in the street and called him a half breed. I mean,
I'm not saying they're wrong. You're wrong.
Whoa! Arena's racism working.
No.
God damn.
Irina, I did not know this about you.
I am suddenly considering several things.
I expected it better of you.
No, I'm not saying they're wrong. You're wrong, damn it, again!
Oh!
She can't help it. She can't hold it back.
Yeah,
2 out of 3, that hurts!
I understand that emotions ran high, but that was a risky maneuver, Thalin.
But did you die?
Sometimes I think Ignacio is like genuinely in Thalin's corner on this one. There are many things in life that you decide to take a stand for, that you decide to let go. To be called a half-breed in the street by a couple of arrogant fucking jackasses with sticks up their asses. He was in the right.
I'm just gonna do a quick
I don't care if it's anybody. If Ignacio calls me a half-breed, it is different. I have traveled with him.
Whoa! I would never.
Shut up! He would do it as a jest. Anybody else does it, it is insult.
I don't want this pass. I don't want the pass.
Thalin gave Ignacio the H-word pass.
I don't want that pass. I don't want to be able to say it. That shouldn't be allowed.
But Clanker?
Well, I mean, hey, listen.
Ignacio,
no one's perfect.
Take it and deal with it.
Beacon would like to take a quick scan of the civilians around us.
He's a glitch pass.
I want to see. I want to see if the civilians around us are like whispering things about us, or if like they suddenly have like a negative view of us, or we've gained some notoriety, or if we need to lay low for a bit.
This in front of them.
So you would see that there are some people that are whispering, like the braver among them are whispering. You would see some people like eyeing you, and some people like trying to make themselves scarce. But go ahead and roll me a insight check.
All right. Well, Beacon is rolling a beacon check.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean?
You said insight?
Insight.
That's a 23.
Okay, you notice that it's less that they're scared of you and more like, oh, these are troublemakers.
No, we're not.
It's not so much that they think that you've done wrong. It's the fact that you oppose the reigning class.
Well,
yes, there's a threat to order.
Mm-hmm.
If they would join our side, they don't understand it. If they would join our side, we would have such a big army.
No, they probably agree with us, but they just lack the power to revolt.
Mm-hmm.
Pick up a sword and roll.
I've been saying this.
It doesn't help that we have been in this town for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
We should finish our shopping post haste.
We like to be able to sleep in a bed at least once.
We called in our orders ahead of time. We sent ravens.
Incredible. I guess where are we going next then?
I think what's left is the general store, right? That's the only one left.
There's
the stockyard.
There's also the Third Eye Apothecary.
Yes, I did want to.
We don't have the money for that.
Well, no. I wanted to check to see if I could buy some supplies to make potions at cost because I have an alchemist toolkit.
I have the money for that.
I have like 60 gold left, dog.
The money for that.
I got 5 gold and 4 silver.
All right, you can do that. I need to use the bathroom actually.
Okay, so where you guys heading?
Incredible. I guess let me take a look at the map. Let me find the map. It's pinned probably.
It is pinned.
Here it is.
This is a fact.
Let me see here. Third Eye Apothecary is 19. Oh God, where the hell?
It's up top.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, it's at the south. It's the south end of the village. I guess we're going there next.
Okay.
And then from there we go to the stockyard, which is number 5. Yeah.
All right. So you guys would make your way into Third Eye Apothecary. You would notice that it is decorated very witchy kind of, and it looks mostly like a normal house on the outside, but inside it's got like various different potion ingredients, and the shelves are absolutely stocked to the brim. And you would see a woman behind the counter. She looks up and then goes back to what she's reading.
Excuse me, ma'am. I was wondering, where do you have... this is an alchemy shop, correct? Do you happen to sell potion supplies rather than the finished product?
Yeah, check in the left side of the store. It's over there somewhere.
Thank you very much for your time. And then I guess I go browse the shelves. Mm-hmm. Is there anything that's... Like, I know this is like a different sort of like... This is like a different region than like I'm used to, even before all the other like Barovia shit that's happened. Mm-hmm. Is there anything that I'm like recognizing here? Is there anything here that's like is striking me as familiar and like stuff that I can confidently say like I add this and steep it over like a long enough period of time and I'm gonna have something special?
Yes, absolutely. You would see that like although it's not exactly like you're used to in you do see that that several ingredients are still here. Some of them just look different. And there are helpful, like, it's basically like little baskets, and there's a little chalkboard in front of it that explains what they're for in addition.
Fantastic. So if I were to buy like the supplies here and then like spend time brewing the potion myself, what would that run me as opposed to like buying the potion outright?
Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me check that.
Yep.
Oh man, I need so much.
So you're doing these at cost. So let's see. How much is it? Let's see. How much is it for the potions? Oh wait, I got it.
It's
Right.
like-
The potions, I
it's like
believe, are
100.
100.
Okay.
But you said that the
The
when
cost
we were
is
buying them
30.
from the when we were buying them from the Vistani, who were essentially selling to us at cost, it was 30.
Okay. So I will say that actually here, if you wanted to get the ingredients for a common potion, it would be 10. Uncommon would be 25, and rare would be 50. So that would be
Oh shit!
healing,
That's
greater,
right.
and
That's
Things back.
I'll
It's-
take. You said how much for uncommon?
hold on, let me double check these prices real quick to make sure that can be
Okay,
done.
yeah, because that seems
that's
really cheap.
That's
for, like,
really cheap.
rare.
Hold on one second. I'm gonna adjust those.
I don't
prices.
have it. I don't even have like this. I don't even have 10.
So I'm pretty sure I marked these up 30%. So a potion of greater healing would be 100. Potion of healing would be.
Potion of healing is common.
Yeah,
Potion of greater healing is uncommon.
Let's say
Superior
30.
is rare.
Let's say 30
supreme.
for
Have any?
for common.
I only
Okay,
have 13
well,
gold.
then
I have enough for this.
I'll buy supplies to make 2 healing potions.
Mhm.
I'm assuming that'll happen over the course of like long rest or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll go ahead and do that, and then I'll keep those for later, and then I'm broke. I have 2 gold left to my
Okay.
name.
I have 13
Excellent.
with, so I can't afford any of that.
I have 2 gold and 1 copper. Excuse me.
I now have 5 gold and 10 silver.
Oh, and 9 silver. Excuse me. There we go.
Wait, have you bought your stuff yet?
Yeah,
What? When?
You haven't been to the stockyard.
I thought that she said we were already been there.
No, not yet.
Oh wait a second. What
I
do I
have
want to buy
13
from
gold
the
and
stockyard? I
nothing
need to
else.
make. Give me 1 second. I actually want to make sure that I have enough to be able to buy what I want from there. I kind of forgot.
in that case, I have
Whoopsie.
13 gold, and I still don't have enough for either. So
Oh, I wanted to buy a shovel, which I do have enough for, but put me down to a single copper piece.
Wop, hop.
I don't even have 2 coppers to rub together.
Thalin always keeps 1 gold piece for such a.
Don't ask where.
We know where.
No, he doesn't.
If you were to ask what position that gold piece was in.
Missionary.
Oh,
I bet.
Yep.
Wow.
All right. So, is anyone else getting anything from the potion shop?
I don't have
Po-
the money for that.
potion seller, I'm going into battle. I require your strongest potions.
She, like, without even looking up, says, "You can't handle my strongest potions."
Potion seller. I am going into battle.
I grab like Beacon like by like the back of his neck, like the ridge where his armor outer casing kind of meet like the interior of his neck, and I just start trying to like pull him out of the store.
With your -1.
I'm not
Okay.
saying it's gonna work. I'm saying I'm trying.
Mm-hmm.
Roll.
I will.
Oh,
I will intern help him.
that's a 16 on the die. God damn it! Why are all my like pointless rolls 16s? That's a 15.
All right, you
That's
got
a
me.
15 That's a 15 athletics. I start pulling him from the store. Thank you. Please have a lovely day, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
I got the 14. Shit.
All right. So with
For what?
Chuck,
The 14 for what? What were you rolling for?
He's helping.
Oh, I see.
that's not how help works.
Oh. I said I was helping.
It's how it works in my heart. Anyways, let's head to the stockyard.
All right. So let me pull that up. So you would see as you're coming into this roomy warehouse, there is a sturdy carnival wagon with colorful paint peeling off, and you would see faded lettering on the sides that spell out the word Brictavio's Carnival of Wonders.
This is
Serendipity.
another monkey man.
This is you'll I once again I think that those are actual types of like people. Like I've heard tale of like a region where men with monkey traits, or perhaps the other way around. I do not know. It's very close.
I am
Maybe keep
concerned
that one
that
on
there
the
is
down
a
low.
battle map here.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. I just realized they had a battle map here, so I was like, we should use that.
Incredible. I'm going to go ahead and knock on the knock on the wagon door. Excuse me. Is there a Mr. Rictavio in?
You would hear something growling from inside.
Can I give you a stealth
Well,
check?
shit. What? Why?
We don't know.
It doesn't matter.
Okay. Who are you hiding from?
I thought we were.
This old man and this old woman.
You don't know who they are.
The people who run like the stockyard. I'm assuming like this is a store.
Oh.
You
decided not to hide after all.
Let's get our shopping done before we go after Rictavio.
Excuse me, sir. My apologies. I came to do a little bit of shopping, and I noticed that the cart that you have in your square here. Do you happen to know the man who this cart belongs to? I think I have a spot of business with him.
He is going to look between you with those dead Barovian eyes, and he looks back to the wagon that says Rictavio's Carnival, and then he looks back to you and says, "That belongs to Rictavio."
I know how to read.
Well, Beacon, do not be rude.
He was being sarcastic. He was being sarcastic.
My apologies for my companions. I was wondering. Yes, I was inquiring to see if you would happen to know where one might find the good Sir Rictavio.
Well, if you're looking for him, I'm sure you'll hear him before you see him. Besides that, all people that are not from Vallaki usually stay at the tavern.
Thank you very much. Now, perhaps to
have you heard accordion music?
Yep, you've heard.
We are not doing this. We are not doing this because no accordion.
I would. Anyways, I would like to purchase a shovel. If it wouldn't be too much trouble.
He is absolutely gonna go into the warehouse and return with a shovel to sell you. By the way,
thank you. I hand him my last 2 gold pieces. My wallet has a single copper piece in it.
He takes it, and as the gold leaves your hand, you find yourself wearing a burlap sack. You're that poor.
This is what being broke is like? I've never known.
This is the brokest you've ever been.
This is the brokest. When my estate burned down, I was not as skint.
Hello, I would like to purchase the following items. A ladder, 20 feet worth of chain, a miner's pick, 50 feet of hempen rope, and a pair of manacles.
He gives you that same glassy look and then immediately turns to walk back into the warehouse, and you're like, oh, he's not going to get half of what I wanted. No, he comes back with everything. It's in a little bag.
As he's walking off, like I turn to look at Beacon, and I'm just like, I suppose that erotica had more of an impact on him than I thought.
Do you say that out loud?
Oh no! I'm thinking it. This is my internal monologue. I just need you. I need you to know what I'm thinking. I need Liger, the player, to know what I'm thinking.
This will come in handy later.
This is a surprise tool that will help us later.
And he will provide all of these items for you and expects payment in return.
He gives the appropriate amount of payment.
Yes, he takes.
Like Beacon looks over, like, Ignacio, can a brother borrow $1?
No. After this, I'm still gonna have like 57 gold pieces left.
Good.
Wow,
Beacon's
guess
paying...
who's paying for dinner?
Yeah, I was gonna say Beacon's paying for room. Well, Beacon doesn't need dinner, so he should.
I paid for
Yeah, exactly.
corn.
He paid for corn.
He did pay for corn.
I can't believe he was asking for unprocessed wheat at the fucking tavern. Why would they have that?
When's the last time you saw unprocessed wheat, Liger?
I mean, I live in suburban Virginia. I see it pretty often.
Okay, fair enough. Anything else for you?
Sir, are you doing well? You seem unwell.
Every day's a blessing.
True that, brother.
Thalin whispers to Ignacio, "There must be a blessing when you look like that, I swear."
And Irina is going to tap you on the shoulder, Beacon, and she kind of just leans in and says, "This is how a lot of people in Barovia are. You've just met the right people so far."
I kind of like, as like Beacon and Irina are having a conversation, I do move back over to Thalin and like, is it just me or do some of the people in Barovia seem? I mean, I understand the depression that must come from living in Barovia is truly must truly wear on the spirit, but this seems odd. Can I make like
I was fixing to say,
I guess like an Arcana, a medicine check, like an investigation check?
Yeah. Check, what were you planning to say?
Well, the fact that it's Barovia, people are in good spirits. I'm gonna see if there's anything more to that.
Okay, go ahead and.
Well, no, they're not in. I don't want to say. I don't think they're in good spirits. I think that they're like so like rote and like dead inside.
What are we rolling?
Go ahead and roll
that's
me.
That's a great question.
I would say, Detdet, you could roll me history. I want the rest of you guys to roll me insight.
Okay, that would be 23 then.
Can I roll insight instead of history? My history is 1.
That's fine. That's fine.
My insight is 5.
This is my favorite dice.
I have I got a 23 on history.
20.
Or not history. Insight.
That's a 19 on the dice. We got ourselves a 24 insight here, ladies and gentlemen.
What you got?
I got an 18 on the dice, and I also have a 24 insight.
Nice. Okay.
Jesus,
what the hell? Dude. What is everyone stacked out on insight?
Okay, these dice.
I think
these dice is my first dice ever, and now he is giving me good rolls.
He
I
is.
have a dunce chair. I have dunce chair for bad rolling dice.
Me too, and a throne.
Anyways,
so
what do we get off of that?
Yeah. So you guys would know that like it's more than just like they are not like happy and they're just like depressed and despairing. This is weird. Like it feels like there's no anything behind their eyes. There's no anything behind their words. They're just, to go back to what we were talking about earlier, they're just unprocessed weeds.
Unprocessed weeds.
And like I'm not getting any of those vibes off of like there are people that we've met that are just not like that at all. Like I think Arena's not like that. Like
that's correct.
Like the innkeeper Blinsky.
To bring it back to topics we discussed off stream, but there's no hope here.
There is no hope here. But not only that, it's almost like it's even when they have like darker skin, it feels like the color is not there. Like it's not just that they're pale, it's like their color has been leached away. And there's no like warmth in their cheeks, there's no shine in their eyes. It's weird.
Is there an illness?
The devil has stolen their melanin.
You can roll me a medicine check there, Liger.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'd like to tap Arena on the side to be like, pay attention to this.
Come on, that one.
Why would you do that?
Because this is a part of being a paladin, is helping and healing people.
No,
and
but
recognizing illness.
The Okay, but the way you said that, the way it came across was like, yo, check this shit out.
It's not
I'm
11.
flipping into a backflip.
I did get an 11 though.
An 11, you don't see any signs of illness that's like is permeating these people.
But I
I'm gonna go
implore
ahead-
Irina
I'm
to
gonna go-
observe as well.
She is.
I'm actually gonna go ahead and like move over to like collaborate with Beacon on this because like I'm also like quite curious about this and I'll give him the help action.
Okay.
Oh, excellent.
Like we're just talking over like symptoms and like stuff that I've seen. Maybe
That one's an
or
18.
Heard about
An
before.
18? Okay, and I'm going to have Irina roll medicine also.
By the way, have you given Irina the shields?
Oh, no, I
And,
haven't. But surely she won't get into combat this session, right? Irina got an 11. So with that, what did you get again? An 18?
I had an 18, yeah.
An 18, you are looking at these people and like it seems like maybe there might just be like maybe it's because of the lack of sunlight that they're like this. That could explain like some of the vitamin D deficiencies, but even that, like the way they talk is still so strange. It's beyond just depression. It's like they talk like monotone.
My companions, I do not suspect this to be sleep apnea.
They really sleep apnea.
Irina's looking at them really hard, and she just nods.
Apnea of the sleep.
What's an apnea?
Okay, we've done this bit several times before. You guys
Then
can't.
stop bringing it up!
You're bringing it up. You're the one who's doing this, dog.
Did!
No, I'm saying like your characters can't continue to pretend like it's the first time you've heard me say it.
Listen, if you want the bit to run, then don't. If you don't want the bit, then don't bring up sleep apnea. It's that easy.
There is something ailing these people, but I think it is beyond my capacity to cure. Does that sound about right?
Yeah, that's
I am
correct.
100%. I am 100% diagnosing them with a lack of Kogan Valley.
They are missing vitamin C, vitamin Colgan.
Vitamin Colgan.
Anyways,
The C stands for Colgan.
instead of the V, I did not want to make that confusing to you.
The vitamin V is
For
it actually stands for vitamin.
It's
Many people do not know of this.
and you do not need that much vitamin D, vitamin Dracula. Okay, all right. I bought my stuff. Is there anything else we need from this guy?
Chuck, you
This
need
poor guy. You were gonna get a ladder too, weren't you? Did you want a ladder still?
Did you want a second ladder?
Yeah, there's things I wanted to get.
Oh, what do you want to get?
What? Wait, what do you mean by that?
Manacles.
Uh-huh.
I bought that!
Yeah, but maybe he wants his own set. You don't want to use somebody else's manacles.
No, that's weird.
Yeah, you can't do that. It's like wearing somebody else's.
It'd be like if you used the manacles with one partner and then like and then you broke up with them and you started using them with another person. That'd be weird. That'd be fucking weird, right?
I was gonna say it's like using someone's
It's
socks.
like using their underwear.
Okay,
The
thank
manacles
you.
the manacles I bought were for containing Thalin.
Well,
His
the
are
manacles
fuzzy.
you bought. Just play your bits. Play out your bits.
Clear out your bits.
They're not for werewolves.
Okay.
anyway, I got a hunting trap,
Uh-huh.
Oh,
10-foot chain,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
and
To go with my 20-foot.
and a rolly up ladder.
All right, so now you got 2 ladders, so you can go twice as high.
I will say there's nothing.
You're gonna need.
No,
I
you
need one
can't.
ladder.
That's
I
not
will
how
say-
ladders work, dog. You'll die.
I will say there's nothing in the description of ladder that says it rolls up.
There's nothing that says it doesn't.
I'm just walking down the street with two. I'm walking down the street with two guys with like 10 feet of ladder sticking up.
No,
like
it's mine is a rolled up ladder like you would use on like a ship or a helicopter.
Oh, like a rope ladder.
Like a ladder.
Oh, like a rope ladder.
Yes.
Okay, so it's only good for going down then.
No, you can go up on that. It's not very easy.
I got a grappling hook, dog. You can hook that shit to that.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Grappling hook. There you go.
All right.
Yeah.
So now that you guys have
That's why you shop at the illegal goods store and not the ye old Home
Only
Depot.
had 13 gold. There wasn't much I could go with.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Also, Chuck, there's no rule that says you have to spend it immediately.
Yeah, but Beacon can be responsible about spending for the both of us. I was raised a noble. I don't know what a cop. How much can it cost? Like 5 gold?
Mm-hmm. All right. So, have you guys finished your shopping? What are you guys up to?
I think we want to head back to the orphanage. But on the way back, I think I'm gonna make a really genuine effort to like keep my ears peeled for like the sound of accordion music.
Mm-hmm.
We should check out this wagon though, because we did hear sounds inside of it.
Why not? Yes, but I don't want to necessarily piss off the guy. Like,
an external investigation check couldn't hurt.
Okay. Yeah, go for it, man.
Just like a listen in.
Man's not home. Man clearly has other kind of animals, I guess. I don't know. Man had a monkey. Why not, anything else?
Okay. Liger, go ahead and roll me either investigation or nature.
Also, I would like to point out that the shopkeepers are just watching us. They're out. They're right here.
I will say the way that this is set up is kind of wrong. There are individual bays for all of the wagons to go, and also there is a horse attached to the wagon. She has a little basically
I have noticed there's a little bit of a double wagon situation going on here.
Yeah, that's because one of them I can move and one of them's on the map.
I see. It's a second wagon in the shadow of the first.
Yep. But anyway, there is
this might stand.
There is a horse that is attached to the wagon, and she has I don't remember what they're called. Like whatever the material is that's on a metal that is basically around her neck, and it says Drusilla on it.
A harness?
A bridle?
A bridle,
yeah.
So my nature is going to be a filthy, disgusting 20.
Ah, gross. That's as gross as Thalin's breeding.
It's a grody 20.
Sorry, what?
It's a nasty 20.
Anyway, sorry, Jack. But also, I knew you would do a face like that, so it was worth it.
Oh, I wasn't looking.
I'll show you
nasty.
Anyway, so with a disgusting 20, you would know that the way that these growls are spaced out and the way that the breathing is and the space of the wagon, there's probably something it has to be as big as a bear or so. But the exact what this creature is, you're not entirely sure because you can't get eyes on it, and I'm sorry, the animal encyclopedia is too big. You don't know.
Can I rule out werewolf?
Yes, easily.
Okay.
You kind of get the idea that a werewolf would be a little smaller than what this wagon has.
Oh, no. I was expecting bigger.
No.
You said a bear. Bears are big, dude.
Bears are
big.
Bears
are fucking huge.
Bears
are fucking crazy, dog.
Different kinds of bears. I always think werewolves are really big, but I always just forget that.
Wolves are big.
Human size.
Wait a second. Can I roll an insight check really quick? Because this horse is saddled to this wagon, and it's in the middle of the fucking depot.
It's not. First of all, they're in days.
Okay. okay, it's in a bay, but it's like saddled up and it's like ready to go. Like it's like attached to the wagon still instead of like you know
you don't saddle
that's
wagon
like a
horses.
stable. Or just not saddled, but like it's attached to the wagon. And it's not like, you know, in a stable somewhere, like resting and eating or whatever.
Mm-hmm. She is resting and eating, but she's just attached to a wagon.
That's crazy. That's a bad way to treat a horse.
Is it Makikane Fukukutaro?
I don't know
what the fuck are you talking about? Oh, that's an Uma Musume. That's one of them.
Shut up. So what are you trying to do, Detdet?
Oh, I was just like, I don't know, like maybe it's just like one of those things where like either the writers or like, you know, maybe like people don't know about horses or whatever, but like it feels weird to me that like the horse would be like whenever like you have like a situation like this where you're like you've parked your wagon and like you're expecting to be like gone for a while, like you parked, you've settled, you're going about your business in town. Normally what would happen is you would unhook the horse from the wagon, not only so that like the horse can move and rest and like refresh itself, but also so that if something spooks the horse, it doesn't take the wagon with it.
Right, so go ahead and roll me I'm gonna say insight or perception.
Okay, well, they're both +5, so.
Damn. Son.
That is the nastiest. That is the dirtiest, filthiest, sickest 20 you've ever seen in your life.
Dang. What are you rolling though? Did you roll perception or insight?
Insight.
Okay, so as you're looking around, you notice that this is the case with every other wagon with a horse, but not this one. So you get the idea that whoever has done this, like definitely the stockyard owners know what to do, but this was a deliberate choice.
There's no signs of like foul. I maybe I should have done this with a Maybe I would have gotten this with a perception check. There's like no signs of like foul play though, right? Like I'm not seeing any blood, any like any signs of tampering or like maybe like he was like maybe there's like some sort of abduction going on or something like that.
No, nothing like that. The horse looks to be well taken care of. She looks like her mane is beautiful, like well combed out. She's clean. There's no marks on her, and she looks well fed. But she doesn't seem to be particularly upset about the fact that she is currently harnessed in.
Well, then fair enough. I mean, if I'm not getting a sense of foul play off of it, I will note it as like odd. And like maybe it's like this guy wants to be ready to get out of town if he needs to, which, you know, the fact that he's like subverting authority is kind of leading me to believe he might be our monkey man. Or at least a little bit more than fucking Blinsky.
The character you're hoping to never speak to again.
I listen,
No, I'm hoping we speak to him many times.
He's like, well, what do you know? I found myself in Berez and Argynvost and
Castle Ravenloft.
In Castle Ravenloft. not the last town though. Not that.
He's not allowed there.
They know what he did.
I wouldn't say we're not allowed there. It's just like we're not. Like
no, not Barovia. Barovia, no, he's definitely has like a pop-up shop in Barovia somewhere. I'm talking about that last place.
So with my nature check, can I discern whether these like roaring sounds? Does it sound like it wants to get out? Is it like scratching at the door, or does it look like the structural integrity of the back of the cart looks like it's, you know, taking some damage? Like, is this thing trying to escape?
So what did you roll again? You got a dirty 20, but in what exactly?
A dirty, filthy 20.
And
yeah.
I would say you have to roll perception if you wanted to see like how the cart's standing up.
Well, I just sort of like the attitude of the sounds it was making. I'm looking at it. Like, does it sound agitated? Like it's like it doesn't want to be here.
I understand. So you would notice that the only time that you heard the growling was when you were like, is anyone in there? Otherwise, it is mostly still, and you would hear just like the breathing of it from within, as if it were like just resting inside.
Also,
Again-
above the table, I see the direction you're going already with this, Liger. Please do not let a wild animal out into the middle of town.
Also,
No, I was thinking the opposite.
Also, the very back has a very
Let
heavy
the town
padlock.
into the wagon?
Shut. You know what I mean.
You said the opposite. That's the
You
opposite.
did, dude.
All right.
Anyways,
I'm
yeah,
over
I
here
guess-
with
I
a
guess-
couple of goobers. Fucking goobers. Silly goose behavior, all of you.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never been more
Me
serious in my
neither,
entire life.
I am a serious
also,
goose.
but I am serious that I thought you were leading into maybe letting this thing out of the fucking thing, and I'm like, bad. That sounds like a terrible idea, actually.
Not without a talk to animals in my back pocket.
That's fair. All right. Back to the orphanage, listening very closely for accordion music.
Okay, so as you're heading back, and because you're listening so intently, you can hear that there is the faint sound of accordion music coming from the town square.
I think we do that first. I think if we can get any kind of party member or like assistance with this fucking thing that's about to go down, I feel like that's for the best.
So as you
Because
guys...
you're a little light on spell slots, my man.
Also, no one's saying you have to do it right now.
I get the feeling that
Ray, we know how this works. If we ignore this to take a long rest, it's gonna be bad.
So you would see that the shops and homes encircling the town square are decorated with limp, tattered garlands and painted wooden boxes filled with tiny dead flowers. At the north end of
This
the
is
square,
depressing.
At the north end of the square stands a row of stocks, locked in which are several men, women, and children wearing crude plaster donkey heads. In the center of the square, you would see peasants in patchwork clothes eyeing you suspiciously as they use cups and vases to draw water out of the crumbling stone fountain. And atop this fountain, on the other side, you would see a very flamboyant man with the entire extent of bardic dressery, who is standing on this fountain playing the accordion to a bunch of little children who are just watching and in awe and amazement, and a few women that are just like looking him up for the whole bard experience.
that's a loot.
I
wasn't
couldn't
gonna
find
say
an
anything
accordion!
because- I wasn't gonna say anything because like the battle map that we're looking at here is not visible to stream, but also that's very much not an accordion yet.
Do you know how
where
hard
are
it is to
character
find?
tokens?
Yeah, I guess you guys don't have them here. Let me fix that. But do you guys know how hard it is to find like specific D&D tokens if you don't make them?
Oh yeah, it's bad.
It's bad.
I
Just
did not.
There you
For
go.
some reason, I didn't think he was human.
Yeah, he does have like a little bit of like a thing where like, are those horns? Is that a tiefling? But
Do you know what I was thinking the entire time you're describing him was the accordion guy from Breath of the Wild, the bird man.
Okay, Liger, here's the thing. I specifically chose an accordion for his instrument because I wanted that to be the song that is playing when he's introduced.
I figured.
incredible.
It's so good. It's such a
Anyway.
good song.
Anyways, I'm going to
Ale ends
walk
well met.
up. Oh. Okay, yeah, go for it, dog.
So as you say that, this bard would just look up at you and like nod as he continues playing, as like he's not letting you interrupt his song just yet. But as
Deacon waits patiently.
yeah, as he
Do I recognize the song? Can I break out my guitar and start like
Why do
like,
you always do this?
sarcastically duetting?
Why do you always do this?
first of all,
Listen, I exchanged medicine for performance as part of like the background that I came up with. Let me do this, dog. Let me have this.
Why do your
let me-
characters always interrupt buskers?
Detdet,
Because I can busk back harder.
Detdet, bust it out. Give me a performance check.
All right. That is a 14.
A 14. You don't know the song. Would you like to still play?
I'm guessing if I do, it's gonna be a disadvantage.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
There are there's girls here, Detdet.
There's girls watching.
Okay, so I'm going to burn an inspiration to negate the disadvantage on the performance check.
Do you think you can do it?
So hypothetically, in this situation, if someone was to roll a nat 1,
oh my gosh!
Oh no,
that wouldn't be negating the disadvantage. If you negated the disadvantage, you just keep your first roll.
Well, no. That's exactly what happened. I rolled once. It made it in a nat 1.
Yeah. So you go to strum, and it's just like the loudest off key you've ever heard. Enough so that he stops, and everyone else is just kind of looking at you awkwardly as they start to.
Oh my god!
As they start to disperse a little bit.
The devil fucked with my guitar strings. I cannot believe this.
Ignacio,
so long doing it.
Ignacio, that was pretty cringe.
Irina's giggling a little bit.
Apologies, everyone, for my companions.
Yeah.
The shame in this moment.
The bard would hop off of the fountain and be like, "Oh, you messed up my entire song."
My apologies, friend. I thought that it might help enhance the performance. It turns out I am the victim of it. As it turns out, I am the victim of sabotage.
The victim? You?
Well, no. I listen. I'm choosing to interpret this nat 1 as when Strahd was coming through and fucking with our shit in the tent, he went into my guitar case and then intentionally tuned my guitar all fucked up.
That's some self-delusion.
Listen, nat 1s can be interpreted to a certain extent. I think that's a pretty good nat 1.
Honestly, you think that,
honestly, I would have made you break a guitar string.
I thought about it, but that seemed a little
perfect.
mean.
That was also kind of what I was expecting.
That's also the reason. I do like the idea that he could have drank your blood or put a curse on you. No, he tuned the guitar wrong.
He fucked with my guitar. That's fucked up.
That's
Fuck
actual
that
evil.
That is. It seems I am the victim of. It seems in this moment I am the victim of sabotage. My apologies, friend. I did not mean to interrupt your set as quite as viciously as I did.
Oh, it's
but
fun.
You did mean to interrupt it in general.
That's true.
Well,
damn.
Anyways,
hello, my name is Beacon.
And he will. He will put his accordion away in a little case, and he says, "Pleasure to meet you. My name is Rictavio, the great and magnificent." And he will bow to you quite flamboyantly.
Pleasure to meet you, Rictavio.
He kind of just laughs and claps a little bit. He's like, "I like you."
I appreciate this. I do not try.
Ignacio is tired. Ignacio's tired, boss.
We have heard about you from a bartender and also a monkey man.
No, what? I don't understand. I genuinely am is there some? Does the phrase "monkey man" do something to your circuits that just completely renders you incapable of storing it in the correct place?
Monkey
no,
man.
we were told to find a man with a monkey, and I do not believe it referred to our to the good Sir Blinksy as unique and personable as he is.
I'm sorry. I think I might have missed something between there. What does a monkey have to do with anything, really?
Nothing at all.
Please allow me to, allow us to share. Allow us to introduce.
Well, you say. Well, you see, it was ordained by fate that we would make allies with a man who owns a monkey.
Can I? My name is Ignacio Montserrat. These are my companions, Beacon, and then I kind of gesture back towards like Arena and Thalin, who are standing back. Thalin Miltic and Arena Kolyanovic. We were told that we might have a fortuitous encounter with someone who might match your description.
That is what I said.
Oh, I'm flattered, but I'm not really...
You need to sell the property.
Oh, I'm absolutely flattered, but I don't really... It's nothing against you, it's just, I'm just not that interested in romance or anything of that nature.
I could not disagree more, my friend, but that is not the purpose of why we have sought you out. Would you happen to have time to speak?
Well,
in a place with potentially less prying ears.
Considering my set's over, I suppose I have lots of time.
Once again, my sincere apologies for that. I truly do not know what happened.
Oh, of course.
I have my suspicion.
It was just sabotage. I understand.
It was just sabotage.
Listen. In context, it makes more sense.
No, I'm not saying that I don't believe you. I fully believe you. I've had my share of people sabotaging my courting.
I'm rolling an insight on that. I believe you.
Go for it.
17.
He's trying to be sincere, but he absolutely does not believe you. He's pretty sure you've never touched that guitar.
Son of a bitch.
One time.
like he's having to bite his tongue to avoid like turning his head to the sky and yelling Strahd.
I double checked our encampment after the incident. I do not recall the guitar case being tampered with.
Let me have this, Liger. Let me have this interpretation of this Nat 1.
He already brought it up.
No.
Why must you piss on my parade?
Because you're
anyways.
What is a man if not a miserable pile of piss?
I don't appreciate this. Anyways.
It doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
I'm gonna say if you guys are heading to a private space, let's call it there for a quick break because I feel like you guys could definitely use some air away from each other.
Yeah,
we've moved 5 feet this episode.
That's right. All right. So how much further will we move? Unsure, but we will be back in just a moment. And we are back. Okay, so as we left, you guys were trying to get Rictavio into a secret location, which or a like less busy location, which he is.
Yes, we have found the target, and now we are trying to escort him to a secondary location. If he is smart, he won't be following us. But we're very convincing, and also look like idiots.
Yeah, that's true. You did just come out and like play the worst guitar solo that has ever been played by man, so he doesn't really think he has anything to worry about.
It doesn't come up a lot, but Beacon is very charismatic.
Somehow.
It feels like we're all playing like characters that like are like kind of the opposite of our stat lines. Like I'm playing this like very sort of like suave talker type, and I'm like I got a 0 charisma modifier, dog.
Yep. Meanwhile, the walking mushroom farm has like a +8.
I'm +4.
Okay, half.
And Thalin's got like crazy high wisdom, but will like swing at you in the middle of the street at like
what,
easy
the slightest slur.
Yeah,
Don't
just,
you do
like,
it!
You hit him with one little slur, and all of a sudden he's starting really upset or something. I don't know.
I don't know. Weird.
You must die.
Irina is following you guys. Thalin, are you coming with, or are you staying behind?
I'm not staying behind.
Okay, good idea.
Yeah, well, what the fuck? What the fuck is she staying behind in the square for? There's just a bunch of dudes with donkey heads over there.
I was a little bit off put by the fact that children were described to be in the stockades as well.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah,
but I can't deal with that right now. Men,
women, and children.
Yep. We there's a priority. There's like a priority list in like Beacon's head, and right now is at the top is like. Church is not hallowed ground, open to incursion by Barovians.
Very top of that list is don't get thrown out of town.
Oh, okay.
Seeing this, he goes, hey, Ignacio, who do you think should last longer, old or the young? Who do you think?
What the fuck?
In the stockades, who you think?
It's very dark, my friend. I mean. To be fair, I have seen some. If you had met my grandfather, you wouldn't be asking that question. You would know.
No, I would be.
The old have a sort of spitefulness about them that I think would give them the edge. Still, quite dark. I do not know if I appreciate this line of questioning.
So
I'll amuse it for the time being, but.
You guys do manage to find like a secluded alleyway where Rictavio would like lean himself against a building like with his arms crossed. He doesn't look upset. He just looks like the epitome of cool as he's like smiling at you guys and being like, "All right, what is it you want to talk about?"
All right, Ray.
How does he look cool in this fucking bard uniform? This fucking like colorful gaudy piece of shit. He's the epitome of cool, and he's wearing like a clown outfit.
He honks his nose at you, and he's just like, you know, that guy got riz.
Ray loves theater kids.
I love theater kids. I wish I was one.
No, normally I am not as he kind of like leans back against the wall. Now, normally I'm not one to put much in the stock of prophecy, but we found ourselves in a camp of Vistani on our way to Vallaki, where we encountered a woman, a Madame Eva. She performed a Taroka reading for us and has given us much reason to believe that her readings were both accurate and especially important. Weapons, defenses, information to right the wrongs of this land and free it from the devil that oppresses it. She also informed us that there would be allies in our quest, men and women that we could depend upon that would help us see our journey done. One of which included a man with a monkey. Given that this is the largest settlement in Barovia, and that I feel monkeys are rather uncommon to this climate, in that I do not think our good friend Blinksy is of the stern material that might be necessary to oppose the devil. It leads me to believe that you, Sir Octavio, may be our man.
As you guys are saying, like, as you're saying this, he kind of just, like, has this, like, bemused smile on his face, but as you start to, like, wear on and on, he kind of starts losing it. He's kind of just looking at you, like, a little confused. He says, so, there's a prophecy that I'm gonna help you kill the devil.
Yes, the devil. Yes.
Insofar as the devil is referring to the ruler of this land, I don't want to get out of town. Listen, we've had bad experiences so far. We're playing pretty safe to the rules for the most part.
And you believe that? You believe that a man with an accordion who used to own a monkey is gonna be of any service there?
Well, I think a man who has a bear in his wagon or some other large beast is not keeping it there for fun.
Nope, for amusement. He gives you a big smile and he says,
"That's kind of fucked up."
No. Let me explain. I travel throughout the realms of dread of Ravenloft to bring happiness to everyone who's so dour because of, Barovia is not the only one, So I travel from place to place, and I bring a little joy. I don't think I'm quite the usurper sort.
What would bring more joy than freedom?
This is the part of the conversation where I'm like, can I roll an insight check, please?
Yes.
Okay.
What would bring more joy to the faces of children than freedom from oppression?
Well, that's a 15.
A 15? Give me 1 second.
Yeah, I'm like 90% sure that's not going to do it. But yeah, you got to give it the shot.
Give me 1 second. You kind of get, like, the feeling that he has more than he's letting on.
Well, okay. Gotcha. So kind of where I was at thinking about this beforehand anyway. So he's just kind of not convinced me with his
yes, absolutely not.
Oh, I'm just some bard. I'm just bumming around, man.
Right.
Why did you choose to split with Piccolo?
So let me rephrase my earlier statement. You have a carriage that is a carriage that is hitched to a horse and ready to go at a moment's notice, with a bear in the back. And you mean to tell me that you have no other pressing business than the happiness of the Barovian people?
He kind of he chuckles a little bit. He says, "It's not a bear. It's a saber-toothed tiger. Completely different."
That's cool.
I want to see. I want to see
my
tiger.
Apologies. I am not quite as familiar with the growling patterns of large wild animals. My talents lie in a certain other direction.
But typically, dark realms like what is in Ravenloft? Oh, I'm sorry. You guys are new. Okay. Ravenloft is also the demi-plane that Barovia's in. It's weird that it's named after the castle. I don't get it either. But anyway.
Or is the castle named after the demi-plane?
Ooh, maybe.
So is any of this demi-plane stuff, like the dark realm stuff, is any of that like ringing a bell to me?
Go ahead and roll me a history check. And as as you're rolling that, he is going to say, pretty much all of these realms are in some sort of dire strait. I've been to a zombie apocalypse one. I've been to one with terrible sandstorms. You need to be ready. Have your to-go bag ready at all times.
That's a...
That's a what?
16.
16. Okay, you would know that after Camilla left Barovia, she did do some investigating on this, and you probably have also, that you know that Ravenloft is part of the domains of Dread. It is a part of the Shadowfell that has been carved out, and there are more
It's like a
more domains than just Barovia.
So just like it's like a series of demi-planes, each with like a horror theme, basically.
Yes, that is exactly it.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I mean, yes, I am familiar with the concept of the Dark Realms. I will admit that this is my first visit to one as such. I came in pursuit of an associate of mine. His brother was taken by the mists.
His name is Escher.
He kind of just nods absently.
Tell me, you are a bard. You travel these lands. This may have escaped the common populace, but someone who is as eager for stories as you are, especially one as invested in the happiness of Barovians as you claim to be. Does the name Camilla Montserrat mean anything to you?
Let me check something. Can't say I've heard that name in particular. I'm sorry. Distant cousin of yours? Are you looking for her?
Distant ancestor.
Oh, gotcha.
It was around like 300 years ago, right?
Yes.
Like I don't have my backstory right in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
Around 300 years ago, she and her compatriots, who were also adventurers who were trapped and captured by the mists, slew the Dreadlord. I'm glancing around side to side just to make sure that there's no one listening. The Dreadlord Strahd von Zarovich.
He kind of
Slew
nods.
him in his keep.
And he doesn't look. He doesn't make any kind of sign like he is upset by you saying this.
They slew the Dreadlord Strahd von Zarovich, staked him in his coffin, burned him to ash, and yet he remains. He has returned. And it seems after not so long a break. As the last of the Montserrats, it is my duty to succeed where my ancestor has failed. To put an end to von Zarovich once and for all. Now, if you say you cannot help us, if you refuse to help us, then that is your choice. I will not take that from you. But I do believe that there is something that you could do to aid us in our quest. Whether or not you believe that to be true, I do. And I kind of sit back if anyone else wants to talk.
It is important. If you wish to bring joy to the faces of the people of this land, then there is no better way than to free them from oppression, to bring sunlight back to this land.
Well, I don't disagree with that. I have nothing that I can offer you. You're adventurers. I'm just a traveling circus man.
If that is the fiction that you wish to travel under, then so be it. I do not. There is value in traveling, or in.
By what method did a one such as you humble and train a saber-toothed tiger? No normal man would be able to do this.
Well, it was an ordeal. I'd be glad to tell you that over some drinks. But do you think that taming a tiger is enough to slay a vampire lord?
No.
Thank you.
It will take take the combined effort of several people, including you yourself.
But perhaps more immediately than von Zarovich. There is, let us say, a situation in town. We have been informed that certain steps have been taken to remove some of this town's protection from the forces of the devil. And that we approach someone who has at least more actively participated in said scheme. Now, there is a claim of illness for this individual that, if I'm to be frank, I do not trust. If you are truly so devoted to the idea of the happiness of Barovia, or at the very least into the idea of self-preservation, would you perhaps come with us?
We know of at least one child for whom would smile at this result.
I want Beacon and Ignacio.
Persuasion checks.
Yep, go ahead and roll me persuasions.
Oh, God, that was so close.
I'm so used to playing faces. This sucks, not having a charisma score.
Yeah, I could tell that, like, you kept trying to get in there when I was trying to do the face thing.
Yeah, sorry.
Honestly, Arena's our face.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, yes. I rolled a 17. That's a flat.
Okay.
I did roll an 11.
An 11. Detdet, what is the 17? Do you have any modifiers for that? Didn't you have a -1?
I have no modifier. No, I have a flat 0 to persuasion.
Okay. I'm sorry to tell you that the DC was 17,
The
and
DC was 18.
If we're going by Defender wins.
If Arena or Thalin want to give a help action, that'd be great.
Thalin just
You know
said,
what? I'll give it a help action.
no, Thalin, you just said that would not be a good, like, you said something along the lines of it not being a good idea.
What about Arena, though?
Could I use my last inspiration to bump the result by 1 instead of taking the advantage?
Nope. You gotta do the advantage if you wanna. Liger, you got some inspiration?
Does Arena want to give a help action?
She hasn't said anything. Well, she hasn't said anything. It's
Yeah.
like how to assist in
All right.
I'll give you my inspiration, but
I think
I don't think it works like that.
I have either one. I have either 1 or 2 inspiration left. I lost track at some point. I'm gonna err on the side of 1.
I think you burned 1 to have to run bit with the Thalin at some point.
No, that you suggested I do that, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that.
Oh, okay.
But for a while, I was damn near burning 1 as fast as I was earning them.
Yeah.
I think I have 2. I'm gonna use 1 though.
I'll allow you to say you have 2, but keep track of that.
Okay, all right. That's gonna be a 23.
Okay. So.
All right, thank God.
Something about like, Beacon, you playing to like, if you want to add a little bit of joy, he's gonna just like shrug and say,
Oh, my bad, a 22.
Okay, that's fine. He's gonna shrug and say, well, it's getting a little boring around here anyway. The donkeys really make it hard to put on a good show, you know?
It is rather morbid, yes. Like, even if it is an attempt to like maintain order, it seems the ridicule seems rather unnecessary.
Oh, that's
The children seem. It seems like a lot, like too much.
He's gonna look around a little bit, and then he leans in and he says, "Welcome to Vallaki. Everything the Burgomeister does is cruel and unnecessary. The festivals just make it seem less bad."
I wish to meet with this Burgomeister. I just want to talk.
Cracks knuckles.
I just want to talk. Cox shotgun.
Beacon, have you learned how to lie? Who taught you that?
Looking at Thalin.
We had this discussion several seconds ago. We had this discussion. Who taught me how to lie? I learned it from you, Father.
No, Beacon, no.
All right, so what are you guys doing now?
Well, if you do seek to join us, are there any supplies that you might, or supplies or weaponry that you may need to retrieve from your from your room at the inn or your wagon, I suppose, your carriage.
I hope it's okay with you. I hope to just be on the side giving you some spells.
I would
Fair
wish
enough,
to
right?
know why did you choose to depart from Piccolo?
Oh, well, Blinsky was so sad, and he's just in there talking with that weird voice to no one. And so I thought, he needs something to make his day a little brighter. So Piccolo and I were doing fine, but really, I think Piccolo needed a change of space.
I kind of thought you and the monkey were a package deal.
You guys are putting a lot of stock onto that man with monkey,
Okay.
aren't you?
Okay.
Any man with the monkey, there's a reason.
I think Liger is putting a lot on. I've done it in reference to the thing, but I haven't been putting that much emphasis on it.
I thought the monkey was supposed to be his familiar.
Well, that sounds like you.
I thought the monkey was a familiar.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know what happens when you assume. Strahd kills you in the middle of the night.
Uh-huh. And detuned your guitar.
Yeah.
He does it so fast. He did it so fast I couldn't see it.
He's a real bastard, that Strahd.
Yep, that's true.
All right. All right. I guess we're heading. We'll head off to the
Orphanage.
We're gonna head up, to the orphanage.
I'm sure nothing bad will happen at an orphanage.
Yes, definitely no vampires at an orphanage. That would be crazy. That would be so evil.
No, just little vampires.
Smash cut to Beacon signing documents to adopt 30 kids.
Good for you, Beacon. Good for you, Daddy Beacon.
I don't know if I like that.
Well, all of a sudden, our travel got way smaller.
Oh, hold on. I gotta get Bertavio with you since I wasn't expecting that.
Don't forget about Arena.
Oh, I got you. I'll put Arena there. I actually did put her there, but I was like, I don't know if Irina's actually gonna be here, so I just put her on the DM layer.
Why wouldn't she be here?
I don't know. I thought maybe you guys would kill her.
What?
Whoa! All right.
Where's the town?
We are cold-blooded, apparently.
Yeah.
What was the name of the priest? Father Franz
Father
is what
Franz.
we ended up rolling with.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And the boy?
Yeshka.
Yes. Yeshka, and then what's the name of the great
Poshanka.
Milahov.
No. Milov. Okay.
So you guys would see that there is this 3-story large house here, and
He's just walking in.
It's very plain and very unadorned. You guys are able to push your way in without any issues. You would see that there are several shoes, and you would see lots of little kids that are running back and forth up the halls without paying you much mind.
Maybe if we put string from end to end, they fall over. We can it's funny.
Once again, you seem to have some sort of fixation on children.
Chaotic
it is
neutral.
bizarre. It's bizarre. It's truly. I do not understand it.
Do you think that's what chaotic neutral is? Is messing with every children you see?
No,
hey, listen, that's certainly not...
I know from the first episode, those weren't really actually children. So now he doesn't trust any child ever. So it's just
So all it takes is one child to
You were calling them cannon fodder before you were calling them cannon fodder before you realized they were fake children.
In the first 2 episodes, they were not good children. We figured that out.
Incredible. I'm going to knock on the door to I'm assuming some main room or trying to get somebody's attention, some sort of matron or
Right. So you would see that in this room there is you would hear a voice that's like, come in, and as you open the door you would see that there is an older woman, maybe in her 50s, who is scribbling on some papers, and she looks up and says, oh my apologies, I didn't realize that someone had already come in. How may I assist you? Are you looking to volunteer?
Hello, ma'am.
Is Chip here?
In a manner of speaking, we are here on behalf of Father Franz. He heard from Yeshka that sorry, what was his name again?
Milahov.
that Milahov was feeling ill, and he asked us to come and check on him.
Oh.
Would you be able to direct us?
Of course, of course. Right this way. And she is going to lead you upstairs. Oh, that's the wrong place. That's why I couldn't find anyone. Where are we? I'm looking at the Blue Water Inn and Tavern. I'm like, where's all the kids? I knew I had kids.
Where are all these kids paying for inn rooms?
So she would hold on one second. So you guys can bring both Irina and Rictavio with you. So
Ricky.
she would lead you guys upstairs. There are kids just like everywhere, just running around. Some of them are like playing in some of the rooms. Ignore the fact that most of these rooms are empty. She would lead you into one of these rooms, and you would see that on one of the beds there is a boy that is laying there. He looks to be like a young adult essentially, but in a bed that's way too small for him. And he is laying there on his back, breathing extremely heavily. There is a cold compress that is over him, as well as some soup that is on the bed next to him, along with a big glass of water.
Do you not have bigger beds for him?
Well, we don't expect for the orphans to stay after they turn 18, but Milahov didn't want to leave. He wanted to help out a little bit.
What about yours?
Well,
What?
She doesn't know how to respond to that.
What? Wait, what did he even say?
He said, why don't you let him sleep in your bed?
Not necessarily in those words.
That's the worst thing you use, dog.
I let him sleep in your bed. I said, what is wrong with yours?
Okay.
Yeah, what is wrong with yours?
She could bring full size.
I think that's actually worse. I think that may actually be a worse interpretation of like the words that Ray said.
Well, you know what? He doesn't think about what he says.
Yep, we know.
I'm just like you can't necessarily be surprised at that.
Well, no. Like Thalin's like, okay, well, if this doesn't fit him, you're full size. Why does yours not fit him?
I was about to say, dude, so you're saying you sleep on a child's bed?
Okay, all right.
Yeah, make him sleep on a child's bed instead of give him a full size. But that's neither here nor there.
Anyways, I turn to like the matron as she like leads us to the room. Thank you very much. Unfortunately, we do have a little bit of church business to discuss, which we may require a little bit of privacy for. If you would be so kind as to, perhaps this is asking too much. Would you be able to keep try to keep the children to the first floor for a little while? Some of this could be quite embarrassing for sorry, what's his fucking name? I keep forgetting.
God damn it.
Milahov.
Hey, Detdet, there's a document you can use.
Milahov. Whoopsie. Is he on this? I don't think he's on this.
I put him on there.
I'm not seeing him on.
I could have sworn I put him on there. Hold on 1 second. Let me fix that.
We have Akario, Blinsky, Camilla, Count Strahd, Donica, Escher, Ferris, Irina, Ismark, Madame Ava, Quidrith, and Rictavio.
Go do me a favor and read out what all of Strahd's thing is, just for chat.
Count Strahd von Zarevich, 13th generation of House von Zarevich. He/him, Dick.
All the rest of them have actual descriptions. Hold on, there it is.
Yeah. Excuse me, give me 1 second here.
What do you mean actual descriptions? That's the most accurate description here.
Tunes, guitars, wrong on purpose.
Yep.
There we go. There we go.
How do I turn Google Docs into dark mode?
I don't know. Look it up.
I don't know, man. Some of this could unfortunately be quite embarrassing for young Milahov, and I would hate for the children to overhear something and spread it among themselves. Would you be able to keep them on the first floor for the time being?
Shit, that's the wrong
that
word.
I can definitely do, but I don't think you're gonna. I don't think you quite understand the method of his illness. Milahov hasn't been able to wake up for the past few days. He's just been in bed.
Irina.
If that is the case, then we have come equipped with some healing poultices, and To be frank, I do not. If there is screaming, I would not wish to frighten the children.
Rictavio will stand up and say, and pat you on the back and be like, I got this. And he leans in and says, if you need me, come get me. And he's going to walk downstairs with his accordion and be like, all right, kids, who wants a show? And you would hear all the kids that are immediately start heading downstairs to go watch. As the mistress of the house would kind of just look at you guys and then nod and then head back downstairs.
Irina. I look over at Irina and Thalin, and I'm and Deacon, and he's frankly he's paying for himself already.
Irina, I turn to Irina.
Mm-hmm.
Irina, close your eyes for a moment.
Okay, and she does.
Focus on the sensation behind your eyes, and whisper to yourself a promise to never let evil escape your sight.
And she looks like she wants to say something witty, but she stops herself and she just nods, and you can see her focusing.
Okay, so I'm trying to teach her how divine sense works.
She's kind of her hands. She has her hands out, and she's kind of they're almost warbling a little bit, and she grits her teeth. And then she lets out a breath and she says, I feel something, but I don't know what this is. As she's going to burn one of her divine senses.
Feel something.
Okay. While she's doing that, I'm also going to make a more sort of mundane examination.
Mm-hmm.
What should I roll for this? Because I was thinking medicine, but it could also be Arcana, and then it's also I've got that Hunter's Bane feature.
Mm-hmm.
If it has to do with advantage on intelligence checks to recall information about or survival to track fey, fiends, or undead.
Right.
If this were to be a onset vampirism, I don't know if that would apply for it, but
Right. So go ahead and make me neither Arcana or Medicine check. Do not use the Hunter's Bane that you just mentioned. Thalin, Beacon, what are you guys up to?
I think I'll also pop off a divine sense since she seems a bit confused about what the results were. Maybe I can offer some clarity and turn it into more of a teaching moment.
Right. Beacon, what you got? Or Thalin, what you got?
I'm going to go ahead and cast Goodberry.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold on. He's gonna get a cup and some water. He's trying to grind it into a
juice.
Like a juice.
Bless you.
Or a shake or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
A poultice.
So he's got some water and he's got some stuff and he's grinding the stuff up and he's trying to get the ratios right, trying to mix up the berries and.
That is a dirty 20 medicine check.
Okay, a dirty 20 medicine check. You are looking over him, and you find that a medicine check. You find that nothing about this seems like it is any kind of disease that you've heard of. Definitely nothing that is contagious. Meanwhile, Beacon, as you pop off this divine sense, like Irina said, you do feel something strange that you haven't felt before. You immediately smell brimstone. And you know that is immediately the sign of a fiend. And meanwhile, Thalin, you make a delicious goodberry shake.
Well, I mean, you never know.
No, this is I genuinely good idea.
Yeah.
I'm not
right. It's almost like a potion.
Are you gonna attempt to feed it to him?
Yeah.
So you are able to prop his head up a little bit and get some of the water down his throat, but even as it passes, it doesn't seem to have any effect on him. Not the way that Goodberry should.
Right. Now that the medicine was kind of
tap him hey. And kind of try to give him more.
Yeah, as you do that, Irina is also going to put her hand on him, and she's going to just like try to concentrate as hard as she can, like trying to use her lay on hands, but nothing is happening.
Should I give a medicine check or nothing?
Can I go ahead and make, now that I've made that medicine check, would it be all right if I made an Arcana check? Now that I know that this is not like a traditional disease.
Right. So you can absolutely do that, but out of curiosity, are you saying out loud what you have discovered? Because Thalin's about to do a medicine check as well.
Yeah, yes. I'm letting everyone know that to my eye, and I've got a pretty solid, I feel like I've got a pretty solid read on it, that this is not any disease that I've heard of. It's not contagious. It doesn't have any hallmarks of like a disease, like an ailment of the body, as opposed to like an ailment of like a magical ailment or like an ailment of the spirit.
Mm-hmm. With that, Thalin, are you still going to attempt to make a medicine check?
Yeah, because I've got pretty good.
Okay, even after being told that it's not medicine or not, it's not an illness.
Oh no!
I believe this to be a curse of fiendish nature.
He takes what's left in the shake and puts it in a sack for a while. Puts cork on it. And, how much is it?
Does the idea that this is really quick, Ray? Does the idea that like this is like that the origin of this affliction is like fiendish in nature? Does that do anything to my roll?
Go ahead and make me an Arcana check, and I will say I'll lower the difficulty just a little bit.
Okay, sure thing. 17 on the die again. That's a dirty 20.
Okay.
Once again.
Okay, the fact that you have had this described, that you think that it has something to do with fiends, that definitely checks out. This definitely does look like it is essentially draining the essence out of him. If he were cursed by a fiend, that does go well with what you've read about fiends.
As I'm kind of like determining this, and I'm seeing the hallmarks, and I'm noticing like all the signs that like would be like that I'm picking up on. I kind of like motion to Arena. You will not always be you will not always be able to rely on the abilities that you receive from your sense of internal conviction. When such abilities fail you, these are some of the signs that you would look for. And then I kind of like point them out to him as I'm like walking through like the process and describing to everyone, like, you know, so this is like some sort of fiend or some sort of like creature is draining him of his essence.
Right.
Like there's something vital that is being taken from him.
Right. And
I
Go ahead.
No, you finish what you're saying?
I was just going to say that he doesn't seem to be displaying any other kinds of like symptoms besides the fever. Like he doesn't have any, like his nose isn't running, his airway is clear. It's just strange that like it seems like something is being sucked out of him as opposed to a virus being in him, like you said.
And can I try to get him to drink some holy water?
You absolutely can.
I tried to get him to drink.
I hand him my vial. Or like my like.
I have a flask.
Holy water. Oh, you do. Okay.
So, he gave all of us a flask.
Yeah. So I will say that you like get a little bit into him, but you notice that it's not necessarily doing anything. It's just like it passes by his lips, just like the good berry water did.
Does Arena have protection from good and evil?
Let me check that really quick.
I believe she
has access to it, but it's not prepared.
Do you have it prepared, Liger?
I have it prepared.
Because that might be the play here.
Yeah, I mean,
it would take the channel.
It specifically does charmed, frightened, or possessed.
They have disadvantage on attack rolls against the target.
Okay.
Is something taking attack rolls on it?
What's attack rolls? We can discuss.
Ray, like above the table, would we be able to roll some kind of check to determine if that would do anything in this situation before like actually casting the spell?
The spell specifically is talking about like you can't. Let me read out exactly what it says. Protection from good and evil. Until the spell ends, one willing creature you touch is protected against certain types of creatures, and it lists what it is. The protection grants several benefits. Creatures of those types have disadvantage on attack rolls against the target. The target also can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. If the target is already charmed, frightened, or possessed by such a creature, the target has advantage on any new saving throw against the relevant effect. The way that you have had this described to you, it sounds like he is being drained instead of being possessed. So if you were to use that, you have like understanding the way that these spells work, that doesn't seem like it would apply here.
Okay, I was just asking for like a DM interpretation because I know sometimes like DMs like to like mess with like protect, especially like something as like wide-reaching as protection from good as evil as like yeah, no, this might help in this situation.
Wait, is there a way that Beacon would like know about what spells Serena has?
To be fair, yes, because you were the one who has taught her.
Okay, because I think did you give her detect magic?
Yes, I did.
Okay, maybe pop one of those out.
Okay. She is going to cast this detect magic as you're like walking her through, and you will all see that there is like an aura of this fiendish magic around him, and you would see that it is glowing like a slight red, and you would also see like a similar red of like glowing from beneath the bed.
Now is she casting now wait a second. She can cast that as a ritual spell too, right?
Yes, that's correct. She's going to do that.
Okay, so we're like so the 10 minutes is like Beacon helping her set up the ritual circle and stuff like that.
To be fair, I feel like that's the best way for her to cast a spell for the first time.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like to externalize it and before she can internalize it.
I suspect something invisible is in this room. I whisper that.
Would I be? Yeah, I'm gonna say what kind of skill check would we want to do here? Would it be, I guess, a perception check to see if like there's like we notice like anything that would be caused by like somebody invisible, like weird creaking noises in places that no one would have moved in such a way, or like something skittling around, like maybe a weird distortion of the light or something along those lines.
Right. Go ahead and make me a perception check. Anyone who wants to do so.
Okay. That's a 10, so that's a 15.
18.
5.
5. Beacon, you're too busy helping Irina to really like, and even like afterwards showing her like the details of what she could have done better. With a 15 and an 18, Ignacio and Thalin, you guys can hear like the steady wind on the outside. You would hear the creaks of this very old building, but there is no skittering. There's nothing to indicate that there's anything that is creeping around in this room. The only sounds are coming from below, and that is Rictavio playing his accordion.
I don't hear you.
No, so sorry. What exactly was the description of like the detect magic? I mean, it was like a cloud of fiendish energy that was like kind of surrounding him.
And then there was a glow. There was a glow around it, and there was a glow under the bed.
Under the bed. I'm gonna look under the bed.
Okay, I'll say that without even needing to like roll for it, because you know what you're looking for. You would see that there is a symbol that is scratched into the bed, the bedpost, and it's specifically because you read Infernal, right?
Oh yeah, I Infernal and Abyssal.
Yeah, I thought so. You would see that it says it is a rune, and it says it loosely translates to dark dreams.
Do I know? Do I get a sense that if I like disrupted the rune, would there be like some sort of backlash, or could I safely do that to disrupt whatever the fuck is happening to this kid?
Go ahead and roll me Arcana.
Okay. Would that apply for Hunter's Bane?
It's a fiend, so that's up to you. That's up to Hunter's Bane.
It does say fiend.
Okay.
It's fiends, undead, and fae.
Oh dang! Sorry for cutting that off earlier. Then I thought it was just fiends and or undead and fae.
It's divine sense targets basically.
Yep.
With the exception of like celestials or whatever. Like specifically like the fucky ones. One of those was a 1. That's a 16 on 1 dice, so that's a 19.
Okay, 19 is enough for you to know that this kind of rune is specifically like targeted to do small bits of like pulling energy from someone. The fact that this kid is like so badly hurt by this, you get the idea that even if you disrupted it, what is causing him to be like this is probably not going to be stopped. And whether you can disrupt it or not, you know that you can disrupt it without like being harmed by it.
Okay. With the 19, do I get any sense of like what its origin was, or like where like any do I get any sense of like where like further like the further effect is coming from with this?
In the direction of Isaac.
You do not.
I mean, the demon arm guy, yeah, that probably tracks. I'm gonna go ahead and like, I'll just like I'll grab a knife out of my from like my hip, and I'll just like make a cut through the rune.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you do so.
And as I do so, I'm gonna go ahead and like point down to here, and I'm gonna point it out to like Arena and like Beacon and Thalin. Demonic rune. In this line of business, it's typically quite useful to pick up a little conversational infernal or abyssal. My parents made sure that I spoke both quite fluently. In fact, it is important to know what exactly these things mean in order to be able to handle them appropriately. This rune here specifically is a rune that means dark dreams. It would imply that the amount of power that's imbued within it would not necessarily cause exactly what is happening here, but would sap a being of its energy over the course of many nights. This is it. It seems to me we understand. I am starting to understand the why of why he was tempted to do such a thing.
Sure, there will be crossing a line through it, because if it is rune.
Yeah, just so. Some runic arrays obviously are much more elaborate and must be, deciphered and made sure that you are safe from any sort of magical backlash or something along those lines. But something as simple as this, and then I pull the knife and I like carve across it.
And he just goes
simple disruptive.
Like it's shit. He cringes just a little bit. We're in freaking Barovia and you're like, crossing through runes.
Golgan Valley.
Demonic is demonic. Or like infernal is infernal. It works similarly wherever you go. The one thing about devils that makes them more pleasant to deal with than their counterparts from the abyss is that devils will be the same wherever you go. They'll be tricksy bastards, sure, but they will be the same.
Is that why it's called the devil?
I suppose. I kind of like chuckle. To a certain extent, yes. I would still rather know no devils at all, but what will you do? Anyways, I rise from the bed. I suppose we must investigate. We know that the Burgomaster's man has a demonic right arm. Now, that is not necessarily pointing to him having caused this, but if we find no other leads here at the orphanage, perhaps it would behoove us to investigate him a little, or at least to check in to see what his deal is.
So the kid's condition hasn't improved?
No, it has not.
But then what did the sigil do?
It does is like a similar effect over to a much smaller degree, and it was also causing him to like I said, it was dark dreams. It was like fucking with him while he was sleeping. It was draining him, removing his vital essence. it was something that would probably have put him into like a foul mood, would have maybe driven his dreams into a darker direction than usual. It is a classic it is a classic tool of devils to wear somebody down until they feel as though they have no escape, and then to come in for the kill.
All right.
Whether that be in deals or in combat, they're predictable in such a way.
Now, I know that lay on hands isn't going to cure him. But can it like alleviate pain or symptoms like a little bit to buy him more time?
In this particular instance, I'm gonna have to say no, bud. Sorry.
Oh man.
Oh me.
He is doomed.
I believe it is time to speak to the matron. Is afraid and is as afraid at the end as she is. I do not know how much she will be able to tell us, but anything is better than nothing.
If I use the spell command and my command word is live,
I don't think that's works. How that works, dog.
Nope.
What does speak with?
Yeah, sorry, work? Dog. I'll just live hard. I'll just live harder. Fuck. What does that even mean?
You tell that to someone who's dying of cancer, and they're like, "Oh, okay."
Well, no. If you told somebody who's dying of cancer, it would get worse because the cells would multiply more.
Oh yeah, you have to be specific that you're commanding the person, not the cells.
Well, the cells are the
creature.
Person. Specifies a creature.
Lord.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say command is not gonna work for live.
You can't use command to heal somebody.
I know. That's a joke.
No, it was not. If I had said yes,
that's a joke. That's a joke in the same way that like a dude hitting on you in the DMs is like, yeah, I was just joking.
Yeah.
But if you said yes though.
Oh, that one was a joke. The lay on hands was serious though.
Okay, fair enough.
Obviously, I don't think command can do that.
No, it can't.
Obviously not.
Obviously.
Anyways, does he seem like does he seem like he could hear us?
If he can hear you, he's giving no indication that he can.
Beacon's just gonna be like, "We are going to help you."
And
he just tells him that.
He's still breathing pretty hard.
Well, I mean, better than not breathing.
To the downstairs.
So as you guys head back downstairs, you would see that all of these children are all sitting like crisscross applesauce watching Rictavio perform for them. And as
oh god, there's a second me.
Oh, is there? Where?
There was a second me. I don't know. Oh, it was because I had like still been trying to drag the other token from back then. So I had
sense.
There was like a ghost Ignacio sitting over one of those children.
Excuse me, I'll write that down.
Who is peasant Adam Driver in the bottom right corner?
In the bottom right. Over there, that's the mistress.
That's Adam Driver. I'm sorry.
No, it's not. Zoom in. It's not, right?
I don't know. I'm not convinced. That's Kylo Ren.
That's actually, I'm like genuinely like I'm more convinced that's Adam Driver after I zoomed in, Ray. I was like, yeah, that's silly. I don't know. That's kind of silly. And then I zoomed in. I'm like, wait a second. I kind of see it more now.
So as you guys are walking downstairs, Rictavio would see you, and he would immediately he wouldn't like rush it, but he would put like an end to his song, and then as the children clap, he's doing his big grand bow, and he's like, "Thank you, thank you. I'll be in the town square most days. Be sure to bring extra cash." And he immediately like hops over to you guys. He's like, "Did you find anything?"
Orphans.
He's joking.
Jodan.
There was a rune underneath his bed, which in Inferno, which would have inspired terrible night terrors, as well as a small drain on his vital essence as he slept. Nothing explaining what was going on. He's seemingly possessed by some sort of fiendish affliction, which is draining his vitality.
Oh, interesting. Do you think it could have spread to the other children?
No.
It does not work like it does not work in the same way a physical ailment or a physical malady would.
I was really hoping you wouldn't say that. You haven't been around the other kids, but look closely, and he'll point to some of them and he'll say, they have a lot of bruises on them.
Are they playing rough?
Bruises where? Like
their arms,
I suppose
their legs.
I suppose we should go bed by bed to check to make sure there are no further runes.
They are still all down here, yes? Beacon, if you would be so kind, I wish to have a word with the matron.
Okay.
Before we seek to confront her with the condition of her children,
I am the face.
You don't have a face.
He goes upstairs.
You categorically do not have a face.
He goes back upstairs to check every single bed to make sure there's no more runes.
Thalin goes and sits in this chair like, okay, this is going to be good.
Beacon, as you go to look upstairs, you look under every single bed and you see the exact same symbol.
Okay, cross out all of them.
Every bed. Why?
Meanwhile, like, little kids are just coming in like, what are you doing?
Did that not come across the
detect magic?
I think that it's, hold on, how big is the area?
It's like 30 feet.
Okay,
yeah, it's like 30 feet.
I'm gonna say that 30 feet. We were probably like, you guys were probably like too busy, like focused on that area, and let's say that the beds were too far apart.
30 feet apart in an orphanage is a premium of space, but okay.
Okay, to be fair, I didn't think about that.
This is like an orphanage for like fucking Bruce Wayne kids.
Okay, you know what?
The room I'm staying in right now is like 15 feet across.
Okay, you know what? You absolutely noticed it the first time.
You do not need more than 15.
We just went ahead and did it.
Yeah.
All right, we just went ahead and did that. Then while everyone was upstairs, while everyone was still downstairs, and then we came down after we took care of it.
Retcon.
Yep.
Retcon. Well, now Beacon has to do something while he's talking to the matron, because that was what he was going to be doing.
You can come with me. I mean, you just seemed interested in that, so I'm like, yeah, you go do that, and I'll talk to that while we're all doing this. But yeah, no, we're good.
All right. Thalin is Rictavio and Irina will stay with Thalin then.
No.
What's Thalin up to? We haven't been checking in with him.
He's sitting.
I thought they were talking to. No, we're going with him.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't trust Thalin around children.
That's fair. Rictavio is going to stay around the kids, but Irina is sticking to your guys' side.
Good.
Excuse me, ma'am. I had a few questions about excuse me while I pull up excuse me for a moment while I pull up the list of references.
Looks at hand smudged writing. Millie Jovi.
Millijov.
Millijava.
Milhov.
Didn't you call him Millhouse last time?
Millhouse, yes. So Millhouse. It seems
nothing is coming up. Nothing is coming up, Millhouse.
Seems as though nothing is coming up, Milhov. Before he fell ill, did he have any visitors? Anyone who was out of the normal for him?
Visitors. I can't say that he did, not that I was aware of. Unfortunately, sometimes the children get up to stuff that I am not privy to, just because Milhov helps at the orphanage, but he is still technically a boy, and I'm the only true adult here.
There's several blonde women here.
They're children!
Oh no. Chuck, it's really good that Thalin decided to come with us instead of staying in that chair.
I didn't even do nothing this time.
No. I'm just saying that we avoided something that really was good to avoid. Would have been really fucking weird and awkward if we hadn't.
Yes, several of those tokens don't look like children, but I guess I'll take your word for it.
They're all children.
Yep. They could be. They could be teenagers.
Ass woman.
Yeah, that's true.
I appreciate that some of them are in the outhouses.
Can I get like an insight check on like her saying that like she doesn't know anything about like, sorry, haven't seen anything.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because I like with all the bruises on the kids, I'm like I'm suddenly much more leery of this woman.
Yeah, completely.
I'll be right back.
That's a cock. Give me 1 second here.
That's a cock?
Well, that's 3. That's 3 on the dice. That's a 8.
Her intentions are really difficult to read. You can't tell like how true she's being in this situation.
Mm-hmm. I was about to say, would you how long ago was it that he fell ill?
I'd say just a few days ago. It was really sudden. He's such a healthy young boy.
Did you notice him any odd behaviors before he fell ill? Anything at all? Anything that you could possibly think of to tell us?
No, not that I could tell. Milhov's always had a little bit of an anger problem, but it was nothing more out of the ordinary than what it usually is. If anything, he seemed like maybe he was in better spirits. It's tough to read him,
Anger issue. An anger issue, you say? Is
well,
that? I hate to make it to raise implications, but one of my friends, while he was performing for the children, he noticed that.
I'm back. What happened?
She doesn't know shit. Apparently, I rolled an 8 insight.
So who knows?
So I don't know if she knows, if she does actually know shit or not. And she's like, well, he had an anger problem. Like he seemed like he was getting like a slightly better mood the last couple of days, and then he got bad sick.
Out of nowhere.
Would these anger issues happen to explain some of the bruises that one of my companions saw noticed on the children earlier?
Oh goodness, no. He would never actually hurt the children. He had, when he was maybe early teenage years, yes, I had to break up many fights, but he seems to know that now that he is technically an adult, that he can't be doing something like that to the younger ones.
It is a bad look to be beefing with a child.
He did threaten to do this to Yashka.
Oh my goodness. I thought that... I only hope that he hasn't been, but I certainly have not. The children here seem to adore Milihov, so they haven't told me anything about him hurting them.
Did his body seem to have bruises on it himself?
Were you guys? You guys didn't check for that.
I feel like that goes into our.
Yeah,
I think it goes into our general medicine check.
You know what? Yes,
I rolled a dirty 20 medicine check.
He absolutely had like bruises on him.
I see.
Now, what was there like any sort of pattern to the bruising?
No, but it was on the arms and legs, and they were splotchy and purple. The arms.
And then I'm assuming like if I had that knowledge, I would have asked about like the nature of the bruising on the children to Rictavio.
Yeah. He would also say pretty much the exact same thing.
Okay. We noticed. Well, we also noticed bruising on Milhov. I feel like there's something that I feel like I'm just missing. I feel like we're like right at the edge of something. Does anyone have any ideas?
Have you ever witnessed staff being aggressive with young ones?
I'm the only one who works here, and of course, I would never raise my hands towards these children.
He kind of gives you a look.
Can somebody else roll an insight check, please?
I am. I'm doing it right now.
Go for it.
It was like I rolled a 3. I'm like, fuck. All right,
15.
Not today.
That's
15?
a 17.
17? You guys both believe her. She looks horrified at the thought that someone would, like, that an adult in charge of these children would dare raise their hands to them.
When you awake in the morning, are the windows open?
No, we always keep them closed. You always keep windows closed in Barovia when you go to sleep.
Do they know how
Valley.
to...
Gesundheit.
Hey, Krogan Valley.
Do they know how to open windows?
Do they know how to open windows? Of course. We always.
They're children. They're not animals.
It's important that they know the details of how to get out if the building were to be on fire or something like that, especially after the fire a few years ago.
There's a fire.
Do they go out in small groups?
They tend to go out in small groups, yes. And also, too, I think that was Detdet asking about the fire. Escher's party lit a timber.
That definitely. Oh, okay. That fire. I thought it was like
Fire
the orphanage
Festival.
burned down. Okay, that's true. But also, like, the way she said it made it sound like the orphanage had burned down a few years back, and I'm like, well, there's something.
When I was scratching off all the bedposts, was there a symbol under her bed?
Her bed is not upstairs.
Okay. This may seem like a strange request.
Oh no.
But allow me to examine your bed.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Please forgive my companions. My name is Ignacio Montserrat.
Can that just be like
My
a
name is
shirt?
Thalin. I've done nothing yet.
It's a 16.
A 16?
Honestly, Chuck, it's been more Beacon than you recently.
Well, Thalen's been kind of like keeping to himself in the back corner without saying much.
That's because he got scolded.
I'm trying my best.
So I'm gonna say the DC was pretty high, my guy. She's looking at you and she's like, no, you may not.
Did you not explain to her what happened with the beds?
How do you explain that and
You
not sound like a crazy
were here
person?
for the whole conversation.
I went to the bathroom.
You were here for the whole conversation. No, we did not.
Okay. I explained to her about the beds.
So you're suggesting that someone's been doing something fiendish to these children?
There is empirical evidence upstairs if you wish to see it.
There's bruises!
I was about to say, suggested nothing. The markings are clear as day. I could translate for you as well. I deal in these. I make my trade as a hunter of monsters that stalk the night. Such knowledge is very beneficial.
She will just nod, and she will lead you into this room that is up ahead, Beacon. And you would see that it's a very large room that has like a bigger bed, but it's still sparsely furnished. It's got the only thing that's really there is like bookshelves and such. But she will take you to the bed. Just kind of like still like very confused about what's happening here. And if you were to look under her bed, you would see that there is nothing there.
I see.
Ma'am, actually,
ma'am, you say you are the only staff member, correct?
I am.
Is there anyone else who has access to the bedrooms of the children who perhaps would be some sort of janitor or a woodworker or a carpenter or someone who would perform maintenance on the premises?
Well, we don't really have locks here except for on the front doors. Because if something were to happen and I couldn't get into the room where the children were, it would be a disaster.
I understand.
Why do you have so little staff?
No one really is interested in working here. There's not much money.
Shit's rough. Shit's rough in Barovia.
There's not much money coming in. We run on donations mostly, and the donations from the church are very few and far between. It's not that they're not giving us enough, it's just that there's not much that's being given in donations. Most of Barovia is quite poor.
I think I'm looking at my inventory if there's any. I'm like, this is the part where, like, normally I would like give something.
I don't have enough to give.
Yeah.
Give away your last copper piece there, Ignacio.
I have 50 gold.
I will give them.
No.
I will give her one gold piece.
Listen, when I make some money next, I'll give a little portion of that to the church, to the orphanage.
You'll tithe.
I'm making like a mental note of it.
Oh, thank you. I'm so sorry. I didn't. She's talking to Thalin. I didn't mean to try to guilt you for.
No. You need more than me. I have more than that.
Well, thank you.
I believe the good news is that we have disrupted all of the runes, and if deductive reasoning is working for me, which it may not be, granted, it seems that if you are not experiencing the dreams, but all the children's were, then perhaps now that the symbols are disrupted, they will stop receiving bruisings.
I would certainly hope so. I've been.
We will check back in tomorrow to see if the children have better dreams.
And please, in the future, maybe not necessarily every day, but check underneath the children's bed. If you see a symbol that resembles, and like I'm gonna go ahead and like grab a piece of parchment or something, and then like kind of make like that demonic, like that infernal rune.
Mm-hmm.
If you see something that looks like this, make sure to disrupt it somehow. Put a knife mark across it. Please, I do not know how this happened, and perhaps I should be less trusting. But I cannot bring myself to suspect one who cares for children, such as yourself. Please, for their safety, if anything else, be vigilant.
Of course. Thank you, dears. And I will be checking every day, every half day, if I must, to make sure nothing like that happens. I only hope that whatever this was will be stopped. But is that why Milhoff grew sick? Will this cure him?
It was seen that is unrelated.
No, I don't. I kind of like, as he starts to say like unrelated, I do not know if I necessarily agree with that, but it does seem as though
probably wasn't the right word to use, but it's a different spell.
I mean, I understand what you're talking about. It is a matter of intensity. This would produce a relatively mild effect, but it would mean that that whoever would sleep in the bed would have terrible nightmare terrors, and like a small amount of their vital essence would have been drained out of them. I think this is partially why this is part of the Milihov, to our understanding, may have made a grave mistake, one that we are trying to solve and that we are trying to correct. But I fear rather, that this symbol may have driven him to make decisions that he would not otherwise make.
I understand.
So is it the cause of it? Is it the direct cause of his sickness? No. Is it something that caused his sickness? Quite possibly.
I understand. And if anything changes, where might I find you? You're travelers, so you should be at the inn, right?
Yes, the Blue what is it? The Blue Waterfall Inn?
The Blue Water Inn.
The Blue Water, yes, the Blue Water Inn. Please, our faces are known. Ask for Ignacio Monserrat, Beacon, Thalin Miltic, or Irina Kolyanovich.
Of course. As the moment that something changes, I will let you know.
Thank you.
Damn well better.
What was that?
Like,
what?
Do we want to go ahead? Do we want to talk to like one of the kids? Just to see if there's maybe an explanation for the bruises.
I feel like, I mean, I do kind of want to hear Ray do a funny voice, but I feel like you're not going to know anything.
I mean, yeah, but like they're the ones with bruises. They're the only ones who are awake. They have matching bruises with Thalin. If they know anything about it, I feel like we should at least like check, you know.
Perhaps.
Madame, you know the children better than we. Is there a child who would be cooperative with adults that we could perhaps ask a few questions of?
Oh, I'm sure that, let's see, upstairs, Serena, she might be in the nursery. She loves to help out with the younger kids.
If you could do us the favor of fetching her and then allowing us to speak with her privately for a little while.
Of course. I'll be back in just a moment. And as she goes upstairs, are you guys doing anything while she is on her way upstairs?
I'm gonna search through her desk.
Okay.
I'm gonna stop him from doing that.
No. I stopped Beacon from stopping him from doing that. I think that's a good idea.
So as you're looking over the desk, you would see that it's mostly just documents. Nothing looks mostly out of the ordinary, but you would see that there is a rusted tin locket in the shape of a circle with an X scratched on it, hanging on an old tin chain.
I'd want to open it.
Is it locked?
It is not. Yeah. As you open it up, you would see that there is an inscription. Do any of you guys speak Celestial?
Hold on.
I know I don't.
No, I speak.
No, actually, that feels like a blind spot Elvish for me, though.
Yeah, I've got Infernal, Elvish, and Abyssal. That's about all I got.
All right.
I have Common, Elvish, Gnomish, and Infernal.
Why do you have? Well, Gnomish makes sense, actually.
Yeah, I programmed that shit in your brain, dog.
Mm-hmm. Thalin, you don't have it, do you?
No.
Okay. You see something that you immediately...
I'm about to say, does Rictavio happen to speak Celestial?
Rictavio's still out with the kids. Are you going to ask him?
Gently.
Quickly. I'm darting out there. Like,
Beacon will take a photo of the text.
That's right. He can do that.
Yeah. To recreate it later. Yeah. No, we'll ask him about it here in a little bit. But as of right now, yeah. I think that's all we're going to be able to do with it.
Okay. So eventually, the headmistress would come downstairs with a little girl she's very like toe-headed or whatever it's called. Very like pale skin.
Toe-headed?
Yeah, you know it. Like they've got blonde hair.
I don't know if I've ever heard that.
It's a thing.
I've never heard toe-headed to refer to blonde before.
Towhead is a noun that means a head of hair that is a light blonde or tousled, or a person with such hair.
Oh, okay.
I learned that from Full House.
Wait, how's it spelled?
T-O-W.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, all right. I was thinking like she had like a nail growing out of her forehead, and I'm like, damn.
I just thought like her head just sort of is vaguely shaped like a pinky toe.
So
she... really unfortunate. This very unfortunate toe-headed child.
Oh god.
Feel bad for this child. She is an orphan and she has a head like a toe. So the headmistress would come in and say, Darina, these gentlemen and this lady have some questions for you, if you would be able to assist them. And she just kind of nods and she just walks over. The headmistress would say, if you excuse me, I do have some paperwork I do need to catch up on.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a small private chamber where we would hate for, some of the other children to over here?
I don't mean to be rude, but in an orphanage like this, there is no secret room.
You're also asking a lot of trust to allow her to have a private conversation with a child with 4 adults
that she's never met.
That's fair. All right. Well, if that's the case, I guess we walk outside the orphanage a little bit. Just like we're not like leaving like the door. We're not like leaving in front of the door.
Just like a couple of kids are like, Hey, mistress, they're trying to kidnap her.
Don't give her ideas. Don't fuck this up for us, Liger. Fuck this up for us. Now, sorry, what was it?
Darina.
Or
Darina.
Darina. Excuse me, Darina.
Irina.
That's why you were laughing.
Darina. Arena. If she was a Dorito.
That's why she's got the weird shaped head. It's shaped like a Dorito.
Yeah.
Oh God, this child is an abomination in my imagination.
Excuse me. You said your name was Darina, correct?
Uh-huh.
Now, we had a couple of questions. We are friends of Father Franz, and of Yeshka, and we came after asking after Milhov. We've heard he's taken ill, and we're very concerned. We're looking to try to help him however we can. However, we do have a couple of questions that you might be able to help us with.
Okay, what can I help with?
Now, we've noticed that that Milhov had some bruising on his arms and legs. And while our friend Rictavio was performing for everyone just a moment ago, he noticed that a lot of other kids had similar bruises on their arms and legs.
Yeah, like this, right? And she shows you a bruise on her arm.
Just so. Do you happen to know where those have come from?
Nah. I just assumed I fell somewhere. Or I ran into a door, or someone ran into me. It happens.
Does it?
Oh yeah.
Does it hurt?
Oh yeah. You want to touch it?
Can I use like 1 point? Can I use like 1 point of lay on here?
You absolutely can.
Okay, he touches it and it goes away.
Ooh.
Oh, I forgot it. It's a needle.
Oh, you poke her and then... And she's a little bit, like, skeeved out that you, like, poked her with a needle, but when she sees that it's fixed, she, like, is prodding it, and she's like, it doesn't even hurt anymore!
I can do this to a maximum of 5 children.
Oh, just 5?
Just 5 for now.
Just 5? God.
How is it just 5? Hold on.
It would be 15 if I had some moment.
Oh, I understand. I forgot about that. I was like, Irina has
1
10.
point
How do
per.
you have 5?
Yeah. Well, we just I kind of like laugh and ruffle her hair. Like this is like, of course, I had this. My when I was young, there were a lot of kids running around the house. And we were not exactly the most careful of bunch. We were not exactly the most careful of children. I understand very well how it goes. But it seems as though it is. Have you noticed anything strange lately? Any odd behaviors? Anything that seems out of the ordinary?
Felix,
especially with Milhov.
Felix is so weird.
Who's which?
Well, I'm sure that Felix. What can you tell me about this Felix?
He's always got a knife on him. I don't even know where he gets that many knives. And whenever
I'm sorry. I thought this was like a pet that I didn't know about that you were like chewing off of your lap. I thought I was running with that as a pet.
No.
Whoopsie.
I don't have any pets named Felix. No.
I was about to say, like, I was racking my brain. I'm like, I don't remember that one. I feel bad.
Felix is very much a cat name.
Felix the cat.
Yeah, Felix the cat.
She would say, like, he's always got a knife on him, and when Cedric died, he didn't even care.
Who? Sorry, when who died?
Oh, Cedric, you didn't know? Cedric died a few weeks ago.
Was the entertainer?
He wasn't, no.
Thalin, why do you assume things and you ask them, like, so fast?
Okay,
what do you mean? Is he an entertainer? He's a child.
This is like
no. Cedric the entertainer is a real world performer.
Okay, that's completely fair. I take back my accusation.
Oh, I thought this was a moment of like talking about elves and be like, are they escorts?
Yeah.
No,
Jesus.
this is
no.
legit, like
Chuck,
okay,
don't worry, I got you, buddy.
I say
got
nothing.
You.
I say nothing
I'm,
for nobody.
I'm so sorry, dog.
I'm sorry, no one gets your humor, Chuck.
Dad! No, what are you talking about? I'm right here. I heard that.
Okay, I'm sorry, Detdet gets your humor. That's worse.
Fuck, man. Damn. All right. You said Cedric had passed away. Was he another child here at the orphanage?
He was.
What happened? What had happened where he had passed, if you don't mind me asking?
He fell out a window.
I thought they kept the windows closed.
At night?
Yeah, I mean, you gotta get a breeze in there somehow, dog. Come on.
Luften.
and this and the matron never mentioned any of this.
No, she did
not even a word of like another child having died.
No. A few weeks ago.
Now, Felix, could you describe him to us?
Yeah,
so that I would not ask you to point him out to me in a crowd. I know how it is to be what it means to if you all of a sudden the adult, some of the other kids see an adult, you telling an adult pointing at somebody and they get in trouble. I know how that goes.
Yeah, he's got messy brown hair. He's about 8 or so. Lots of freckles. He's pretty new to the orphanage, but he's been weird for a long time.
I count.
How new?
Maybe.
Would you happen to have an eye color?
Brown? I think brown.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Why?
You can usually find them.
No,
in the
I was
attic.
just the attic. You said. Do you know if he would happen to be here? If you had to put odds on it, would you say that he might be there now?
Probably. He doesn't like coming out and hanging out with us.
That is suspicious.
Thank you very. Darina. Thank you very much. You've been a great help to us.
Yeah.
With any luck, what you have told us will help us put Milhoff right back on his feet.
It better. We all like Milhoff.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Well, we will make sure that he knows that you give him his best.
What kind of knife?
Different kinds. I don't even know where he gets the knife from because we don't have any knives in the kitchen.
Ray.
Yeah.
When I was looking at the runes carved into the bedposts, does it look like it was carved with a knife?
Yeah.
Most carving is done with a knife, dog.
All right, man.
It was definitely not a spoon, if that's what you're asking.
I don't know exactly how useful that question is.
All right, come on. Okay, for a minute I was thinking, like a little demon claws or like an imp's claws could carve something into wood. I don't know.
That's completely fair, but I don't think you would be able to tell the difference.
There's a man with a demon arm around. He has big nails, probably. They're sharp.
I haven't even seen him or his demon arm. We don't know what that demon arm is. It could just be an arm that's like red.
He just has like a tattoo.
Dog, if it's just a red arm, I'll eat my microphone.
Okay.
He could just have a really fucked up port wine birthmark. It's like, come on. Let's not go crazy here, Liger. That's prejudice.
What, you think just because the guy with the weird voice says that he's got a demon arm?
Freaking question.
I've got a demon arm.
To be fair, we did immediately trust what Blinksy of all people had to say, so maybe that's on us, actually.
Well, you know what they say.
All right.
It's no fun.
With that information, I think it's time that we have a conversation. Do we want to go head straight to the attic, or do we want to talk to the matron again?
I think we go to the attic.
Yep. All right.
So,
Wait, actually, probably fill her in before potentially murdering a kid. Like,
okay.
It'll be hard to explain ourselves after there's a body. You know?
That's completely understandable. Actually, correct. Right.
Okay.
You can go along. Dorina, thank you very much for your help. That is all the questions that we have for you. Go along and play. I think Octavio is still performing.
Oh, okay. And she's gonna run off. And with that, that is where we're going to end for tonight.
What?
I see. I wonder if we're going to have a big fight tomorrow. I wonder.
Damn it.
Tomorrow?
Or,
I'm not doing anything.
Next week. Excuse me.
There we go.
I'm not doing anything tomorrow.
Yeah. So, Chuck, you missed it, but we decided that we were going to call the session after where we just talk Late Night Bites, if you agree with this.
Saturday Night Live.
What is it with you and
you
Saturday
gotta
Night
stop
Live?
with this light. What do you care so much about Saturday Night Live for? What do you give a shit about like a mid-sketch comedy show?
They haven't. The only good thing Saturday Night Live has ever done was 30 Rock.
I don't understand the obsession, then.
I really never watched Saturday Night Live like that much at all.
I found it funny because it was bad.
Yeah.
That was the whole bit.
And then he used it twice.
I'm so glad
I've used it so many more times.
I'm so glad we decided to talk to the child instead of
everything.
You'll get into a fight with the child later. If you're good.
No.
I'm so glad we decided.
No.
I'm so glad we decided to talk to the child instead of just like, let's go run down this dude who works with the mayor who's got a demon arm.
Yup, that won't
Let's just
go
accuse
wrong.
him of being. Yeah, I'm sure that would have gone really well, especially if it turns out he has nothing to do with this.
Mm-hmm. After you guys already got in trouble with the reformers. By the way, sorry I had to throw so many slurs at you, Chuck.
He was spoiling for that fight so bad.
So, what did you guys like / dislike about the session?
I dislike. I didn't get to slap nothing today.
Sorry.
Yeah. Big fan of Chuck being like, no, Thalin fucking like Thalin's gonna go slug him.
Good.
Thalin's gonna go beat the fucking shit out of these guys. They just called him a half breed. Yeah, no, fuck those guys.
Me as a person probably wouldn't give a shit. You can call me whatever you want to call me. I don't really care. It's just words. But like Thalin's like, oh.
Well, that's
fucking beat their ass.
I do like that they didn't mention the beard thing at all.
I was getting to it, but then everything else just happened too much.
What happened?
Everything.
They didn't mention the beard thing like at all.
They were talking about how gross you are.
It's so fucked up that we go to a Denny plane in another like subset of reality in like the Shadowfell, and elves are still being racist to fucking Thalin. That's fucking crazy, dog.
Thalin can't escape racism, man.
Well, it seems as though that those elves
grimy and dirty looking his whole life just because he has facial hair,
and also because he's dirty and grimy looking.
No, he's not. Stop it, right? He's not.
Sorry.
He's a druid. He's a druid. He's covered in mud all the time.
No, he's not. He's a clean one.
He's a clean one. I don't like that.
You're one of the good druids.
Druid. He doesn't like mud in his fingernails.
It turns out Thalin's actually white. He just hasn't had a bath in a really, 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 really long time.
Oh, he's brown facing. Ew.
No, we're not doing that either. No.
Yeah.
That's gross.
So I'm so torn between like the matron is possessed versus the matron is really bad at her job.
She's managing 30 kids, man.
if there's like a knife kid and everyone knows about the knife kid and kids are falling and dying and falling out of fucking buildings and like your helpers are falling sick with demon infestations and there's demon runes carved under the beds, every single other bed, then yeah, listen, there's a limit. There's a limit to how bad you can be at your job before you can be like, listen, there's like 30 kids. It's like, come on, man. Just
Liger,
anything.
Liger, both can be true.
She knows that if she turns them away in Barovia, they're probably freaking dead.
Or she probably hasn't.
She probably hasn't slept in like 4 years because she's been doing Star Wars movies because she's Adam Driver.
That's not where I thought you were gonna go with that at all. That was a fucking emotional roller coaster of a sentence. Holy shit!
Yeah, it literally went to Star Wars, and I was like, "What?" And then you said Adam Driver, and I was like, "Oh."
Oh, that guy.
And the only help that she has to wrangle these kids is sick.
When you get to the edit, you have to like put an image of this token up and then let the comments decide that this is Adam Driver.
That's not fair because I don't have a big fan base. You are the comments, Liger.
I know.
That's why you want this. I'm not going to do that just because.
Comments. I'm voting now in the comments.
I'm not going to do that just because I don't know who the original artist is.
Oh, right.
I kind of just saved these tokens under the understanding this was for a game that no one was going to see streamed. Oops.
Oopsie doopsie.
Then I just want anytime Ray's speaking as the matron, I just want you to imagine that Adam Driver is putting on the performance of a lifetime, just cross-dressed and everything.
Hell yeah.
It's like he's not even like cross-dressing well. It's just like he put on a dress but he's acting his fucking heart out.
Maybe I should give him her an Adam Driver voice. What is an Adam Driver voice?
All right, Ray, pop out your Adam Driver right now.
I need to look into it. What does Adam Driver sound like besides like, you ruined everything, and then sobbing?
I mean, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Every single line should be delivered like that from this woman.
Got it.
Thank you so much for taking care of this demon child.
I'm sure that won't get grating or annoying or hurt my voice.
I hope Knife Kid is amenable to persuasion.
I think Knife Kid is a fucking demon. I think Knife Kid is a fucking demon, and we're gonna have to stab him a bunch.
With a knife.
I think that we're gonna go up to Knife Kid, and Megalovania is gonna play.
Yeah, you're fighting Shara.
Yeah, exactly. Like as we walk up, it's gonna be like, it's a beautiful day outside. On days like today, kids like you should be burning in hell. And then I light my whip on fire.
Should be burning in hell.
I go like whole person and spike growth his ass, so he can't go nowhere.
The question is, how are we gonna convince the matron that it's okay?
That child, that's cool.
That it's. I mean, it's Barovia. I feel like there's like 30 stories about like some fucking changeling kid or like some fucking demon or ghost possession or just some like fucking crazy. Like it's like all over the place, man.
I love changeling kids.
Yep. I like changelings. They're cool.
Yeah.
I wish I was a changeling just for the boys.
It's not like changelings are really interesting because like if you're like the kid that like you're like the changeling that got left behind like that replaced the other kid, that's not like your fault actually.
I mean, it depends on the lore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's just like I mean
they're just put in and, like, it's just the human versions of the cuckoo bird.
What?
Yeah. Well, yeah, the cuckoo bird. The cuckoo bird like goes up and like replaces eggs in a nest with its own eggs.
Oh, okay. I thought that you were saying that like there was a cuckoo bird that replaces children.
Yes.
I mean, yeah.
But human children.
Yeah.
Yo, but that'd be crazy.
That's a doppelganger.
That'd be cool if it was a bird, though.
Yeah. What if changelings were birds?
It's like the reverse stork.
Yes.
Birds invented cucking.
What? What?
Oh,
How do you just say
it's
words like that?
Well, no, because cuck originally, like the term
Oh.
cuckold originally originated from cuckoo.
I thought
It's the other way around. It's the other way around. Cuckold was around first, but then they got named after the cuckoo birds got named after that.
The technical original version of the word is just a man that raises another man's child without knowing.
Gotcha. See, I thought you were trying to say that there are birds that get off by watching other birds have sex, and I was like, how do we know this as a people?
Birds are freaks, dude.
Yeah, birds are.
Ornithologists are the freakiest people out there.
I don't know what you're talking. Oh, I'm starting to hesitate to co-sign this one now.
Yeah, no, there's definitely weirder people out there.
Normal people get freaky. Ornithologists get beaky.
Okay, we gotta swing this back into D&D. We can't be.
Why not? Why can't we talk about the cloaca?
I knew it. I knew it was gonna come.
Yeah, you did.
A sexual awakening.
Speaking of birds, I'm just like, we live in a world where googly eyes exist in Barovia now. Like that
is actually okay. I
don't know what that does. I don't know what that does to the setting in my brain.
I actually knew someone who that was based off the fact I knew someone who had like a mounted marlin on the wall, but it had like a giant Google eye on it, and I always thought about that goofy fish, and whenever I think of taxidermy.
That's really funny.
Mm-hmm. I wish I had a picture of it. It was so silly, and it's I followed you. It was weird.
Man, Rictavio, why are you being so coy? Why are you so coy, Rictavio? Why are you so enigmatic?
Yeah.
I just need to highlight, like, we look at like a jester bard type sitting there, and Ray's like, it's the coolest thing you could imagine.
Listen,
he's got an accordion. He's fucking tight as hell.
Have you met Weird Al Yankovic? That guy got riz.
That's true. That's true.
Okay, that doesn't mean, like, that doesn't always mean cool, though.
I mean, listen, bards are like the most charismatic, like, not race, class of D&D. I think that they, like, are cool to some extent. They command the presence.
I counter your point with Skips.
Okay, fair. But he's a dad.
I also co-sign that counter with Chris.
With Chris?
Chris is not a bard.
Oh,
no,
true,
but he's a high charisma character.
Oh, that's fair.
He's a sorcerer.
He's a charisma-based caster.
Yeah, but he's not a bard. If he was a bard, he'd be cool.
But he's cool.
Nah, that's true.
Yeah, that's true. He would be in a band if he was in a bard, which is automatically like if you're in a band, you're like 30% cooler.
That's our next downtime activity.
To make a band.
Are you kidding me?
Now that Strahd isn't
Chris on drums
sabotaging my. Well, actually, I don't know. Now that I know that like Strahd actively sabotaged my guitar.
That is still the funniest mental image.
What a dickbag!
Like he's just going like I.
This is really gonna piss him off.
Okay, so like I really love Strahd because Strahd's like petty and loves to fuck with people because he thinks it's really funny.
Uh-huh.
So the idea of him like going in, like the idea of him like going in and like doing all that other shit to like really fucking scare us, but then to discover like later that like he fucked with the tuning on your guitar on purpose, it like that's like still in character and that's beautiful. That's the guy you hate.
What
hate
if
that
like
fucking guy?
What if every Nat 1 for like the next like couple of sessions is it all ties back to that one night?
Okay, listen, I don't want to be the kind of DM that's like, you guys make suggestions, and I'm like, okay, immediately making like that happen. But Strahd detuning the guitar is so perfect. I like it a lot.
It's like it's because it's like I've played guitar quite a bit, like around the Vistani, so he like would know that like. He plays guitar a lot. I don't know. It's fucking whatever.
That's
like,
just such a Strahd thing. Like, I can't play guitar, therefore you can't anymore.
I think that when you suggested it, like, I got confused. I thought that you were, like, actually playing Ignacio as being delusional about it.
No, I was like, the thing about it was like, I was like, a nat 1. Okay, so something really bad fucking happens. Like, does he just play really bad? Because, like, that's, like, so pedestrian. We could do, like, the guitar string thing, but I don't think, but that's also, like, I mean, it's a classic gag bit, which, like, sure, but we could do more than that. What's, like, a situation that could cause us to be, like, fucked up? Strahd did it. What if Strahd was like my reverse Flash?
You guys.
What if it was me? What if it was me, Ignacio? When you fell, when you tripped, when you were a child and landed in that puddle of water in front of your crush.
I was the water.
Did it. I tied your shoelace. I tied your shoelaces together, Ignacio.
Do you guys remember?
It was me.
I don't know if you guys remember this, but back in like Fairly Odd Parents, the dad would just be like Dinkelberg anytime something was wrong,
yes.
And that's like
Von Zarovich.
But Dinkelberg was innocent the entire time.
I know, but
yeah, no, Dinkelberg's fine. But I want there to be like if this keeps up as like a bit, which I think is like a really fun bit. I would be delighted if it continued. I want there to be a time where like I would like I'm like confronting Strahd with all the shit that I'm like blaming him for, and there's like one thing in there that's like, no, I actually didn't do anything with that. That was all you, dog.
You falling in front of your crush and embarrassing yourself. It's just because.
No, that was you.
Yeah, that was just because of you.
I had nothing to do with that. I mean, I watched, I laughed, but
yeah, you're just blaming me because I'm an alpha and you are a sigma.
When you replaced my rations with expired meat and I shit all day, how dare you, Strahd? What are you talking about?
You guys.
Listen, it's not my fault you don't know how to pack wartime. I was a military commander. I know how to pack wartime rations. You clearly do not.
So you got dysentery.
Dysentery.
All right. So,
however, when you ran out the toilet paper, when you ran out the TP, as you were getting the shits,
that was me.
That was me. I did that.
I do. All right. Does everyone want to talk about what they're looking forward to for next session?
Yeah, because I was gonna say we should wrap it up a little.
A big fight.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to, like, in the middle of this dark attic, all of a sudden my whip glows, like, with the power of, like, the holy sun, and I'm like, yeah, let's go, baby!
I do hope that this is...
how we work together, that's all.
Uh-huh.
I do hope this is an actual demon and not a possessed child.
Hey, Liger.
Because that would be bad.
Liger, look at your DMs.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Sorry, dog. All you have is all you have.
Okay, all right. That's good.
Yeah.
So
it's the elf. He was the elf all along.
The third elf was Beacon.
This child was your gay elf lover.
Don't even put that out in the ether.
No.
I'm sorry.
Do not say the words child and lover in the same sentence.
Yeah, no. I don't think there's a good way to construe that.
You know, I think it's really neat how much Ignacio just loves kids. He loves kids. Ignacio loves kids.
I love kids, Beacon. I love kids.
I love children, Beacon. I love children.
I do not trust them.
I am not involved.
There's something about Thalin acting like he wasn't like even before knowing that Rose and Thorn were ghosts, he was calling them cannon fodder.
Yep.
And he's like pretending that was because of that he only just trusts kid because of that.
I don't even know if that was pretending. I think it might have just been like Chuck Chuck didn't remember that he did all that, he said that before it turned out to be fake. Which is still fine. I think that's like a very Thalin thing to do to kind of alter his kind of not delude himself, but remember things very conveniently for himself.
Hey guys, if we are ending, could I suggest sketch Eddie? She is looking at ducks while she works off screen.
Yo, she is. She do be looking at those ducks.
And I got the perfect view.
I would recommend it.
I've got the perfect view. It's a duck looking right at the camera with an afro and a disco outfit.
Let's fucking go, baby.
I would just
plastic duck simulator.
Do we want to say anything to our friend Eddie?
It was me. It was me. I tuned your guitar wrong. It was me, Strahd.
I don't know if that's gonna make much sense.
Yeah. Do we have anything that's gonna make sense to Eddie?
I think she was there when it happened.
I think she was actually. Hold on. Yeah.
What about Monkey Man?
Monkey Man.
I'm honestly a little disappointed that the monkey and Rictavio aren't a package deal.
Sorry, man. How about you thought it was your guitar being tuned wrong, but it was me, Strahd. You want to make that the right thing?
Incredible.
Maybe.
Okay.
She's gonna be confused.
Yeah, but that's what Detdet wants. All right, so let's go ahead and get ready for this raid. That's still such a good image. Can you elucidate us to what Eddie's working on, or are you not allowed?
I think she's working on commissions. So
okay.
Instead of like showing what she's working on, she's just like, hey, here's some ducks while I work.
There's a Detdet duck. They just like skewed by it. All right, so we are ready to raid. Hold on 1 second. Let me get one more thing. Oh, that's why. Hold on 1 sec.
I hope things with Arena go well.
I hope things with Arena go well.
She's making good progress.
Uh-huh. All right, so thank you so much for coming. Whoops, 1 second. Thank you so much for coming. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Hold on. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Everything's fine.
Oh boy.
All right.
Oh, we're doing it live. Oh, we're doing it live.
All right. Thank you for coming on in, chat. Remember, reality is an illusion. The universe is a hologram. Bye, gold. Bye.
Bye-bye.